Trav in the building. Hey, you know what it is, man. What's happening to my Gemini brother?
Shit, man. Just cooling, man. Just cooling, dog. Another week. Halfway through the week. Are we halfway through the week? They
Yeah, we
Wednesday,
halfway through
right?
the week, man.
It
It's
was hump
hump day.
day. Hump
It
day.
seemed a little. It seemed a little. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as on the, it seemed like a Thursday. That's what I thought it was at first. I said, man, this shit got to be like a Thursday or something like that. You feel me?
Let me ask you something. On hump day, do you supposed to hump?
That's a good goddamn question.
Is that the purpose of hump day? I know it's supposed to be like
Mm,
the hump, the middle of the week hump, but are you actually supposed to be humping though?
that's a good question. Is you supposed to be humping? Like, I think hump day is just okay, you halfway through the week. I think that just sets up the notion of a nigga being a weekend warrior. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's what people need to stay away from. I know I have a habit of that. I tell people, oh yeah, I'm good on weekends. Well, really, weekend mean what it mean, right? I'm weakened, right? I get the weekend of the deal.
I ain't never thinking about it like
that. Because if you think about it, Friday is not Friday no more. Friday is like during the week. I be tired on Fridays, man. I be tired. I can't even hold you.
That's the night I kind of get if I do something, I would prefer to do it on a Friday night because Saturday, I be wanting to chill on Saturday, man.
Oh man, okay. So yeah, usually Sundays would be my chill day. Like I'm chilling on a Sunday. I ain't doing too much.
That day too though.
But Saturday I like to get my workout in, start my day, with a little cardio or something like that, kind of get into the week. Sundays I kind of do my laundry, all that type of thing.
You prefer Saturday night life versus Friday.
Facts, man. Because Friday, man, you be like kind of tired. Imagine you getting done. Friday you gotta go get a haircut. Right, like if you're gonna step out on the street, you got to have your hair cut. You got to be ready to roll as far as that go. You got to get dressed, iron, do all that shit. Now, if it's just about going over somebody's house, having a little hangout, little powwow, I think that's different. But if it's like, yo, we about to go out, we about to kick it, hammer time type shit, then yeah.
You be ironing clothes, nigga? You be ironing?
I iron my jeans, yeah.
Damn, well.
You don't iron?
Not really.
Oh man,
I don't iron for real because that shit just don't really be shit. And I don't know. It's like shit don't get wrinkled like that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get wrinkled. You wear non-wrinkle proof.
Nah, it just shit. Once I got them getting home, nigga, I take that shit off and put it up. You feel
me? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Interesting. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of be like those t-shirts. I don't know, my nigga. I get one good wear out of t-shirts. And then
by one good one.
Feeling like if it's a graphic t-shirt, it really be about one good wear. And then I ain't getting the shit all fucked up. So I might get 2-3 wears out the bitch. I like a white tee, man. I collected so many white tees last year, man. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, all my white tees have been turned into workout tees and shit like that. Because once you wear them once, maybe you can get a second one out of them. But other than that, it's pretty much it gets recycled. Once they go into the wash, it's over with. But we getting in the summertime here in Atlanta, man. It's definitely gonna be a different type of vibe. All the women, they trying to get city girl fine. They trying to get out here and get their bodies right. Obviously, niggas trying to get their weight up so they can come out and play. We know the game every summer. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all didn't tune in to hear about the games and how shit is played and all like that, man. Me and my boy Trav about to get into a little bit of this shit, man, that all around the galaxy, man. But before we start the ATL run, just want to go over a couple of things. I just felt this was comical. I wanted to start the show off with just a little bit of comedy before we get into our topics today. You know what I mean? Trav, let's go ahead and run that first one. I think y'all gonna find this real crazy right here. Now, is this the stupidest commercial y'all done seen? Y'all got to tell me. Let me know.
Richard, a.k.a. Big Head. I work at the Red House, and I'm black.
At the Red
I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
I'm Johnny, a.k.a. 10 Gauge. I work at the Red House, and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
I'm black, and I love the Red House. I'm white, and I love the Red House.
I'm a black woman, and I love the Red House.
I am white, and the red house is for me.
At the Red House.
Look at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person or a black person.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
And Hispanic people too.
And all people.
At that North Carolina.
I'm Richard, aka Big Head. I work at the Red House and I'm black.
Hey, look, this is Don People and Trav, and we in North Carolina, man. We shopping at the Red House.
The Red House, goddamn.
Like, do y'all peep how he shaking his hand, shaking her hand though? He ain't put no grip on that. I mean, he just like, man, you know, yeah. Like he was gonna tear the white chick arm off. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the Red House just wanted to show that they don't care about your color, man. They just want you to come shop at the Red House. So this next one though, I feel like now this before we show this clip, right? I want to know anybody in the comments, just for I know we early in the show, but are y'all taking one for the team like this? This is what I want to know. E-Man, for sure, at the Red House, baby. You know what time we on. You know what time we on.
Going on, dog.
Shout out to my man.
Red
Shout out to my
House.
man, E-Man. Y'all want
E-Man said he need a couch from the Red House. I need one of them joints too.
He need one, man.
You
he
feel
need
me?
one. He need one. So,
Man.
hey, man, for everybody, man, who watches the show, if you in Atlanta, man, especially on the east side, next to Strokers, man, y'all got to tap in with my boy E-Man, man, and he going to get y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make sure y'all cut good. Gonna make sure y'all beard good. I know I wear a lot of hats, but y'all know I be crispy up under these hats. So, man, holla at my man E-Man. Whenever y'all in the city, man, y'all tap in with me. I'm gonna plug y'all with him. You know what I mean? But this right here, I want to know: are you taking one for the team? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like men or women. I need to know. Like, is this a team player right here? What we about to show y'all? I want to know.
Look how you got him on the bed. Hell no.
Did y'all see what my man look? First off, shout out to my man, because my nigga, he jumped on all he did you see that?
Yeah,
it's not like he just like, look, bitch, give me the pussy. He like, yo, like I'm gonna motherfucking hop on my goddamn, I'm gonna do a handstand on your ass. I'm about to tear this pussy up. Like nothing else to talk about. You know, she need to sit back and enjoy it. You know, her friend look like she's enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So she needs to sit back and enjoy the show.
They were the whisper, man.
Yeah, man.
He like,
look
he
at
like,
that. But I'm saying, bro, like, bro, you see his cups on the floor. You know what I'm saying? They done got loose. My man probably didn't put in on the liquor. It's time to play. It's time to play.
You think he got right?
Play. Yeah, I think he got right. I think eventually, because he was persistent. I think he was persistent, and I think that's where that shit
how
come
you hide
from.
up on that bed though.
Yeah, man, look, bro, like you see what's going on. Don't be playing with my dude like that, man. Like he's persistent. You see what's going on right now, Travo? Like, you know, like one more time, man. Let's just one more time before we get up off of this, man, because I want y'all to see the persistence. How he just, you know what I'm saying? Look, he making it work, bro. He like shit.
The way he hop up on the bed though, that shit, that's so funny to me.
Look, man, he crossed his legs. Look, he like shit.
Here you go, right? Hold on, that
foot. Look, what we do? Like, ready. He getting her ready.
The little hop though.
Like, what do we do? Look at the upper body strength. Look at the upper body strength. Look at the upper body strength, bro. Like he tearing it. Ain't nothing else to talk about, man. Shout out to homie, man. You know, he actually a comedian. He do skits online. I forget homie name, but y'all probably didn't seen him, man. But this is definitely one of my favorites, man. I want to know, man, who is taking one for the team like this? Now, Trav, for the record, if two homegirls came through, right, and the homegirl was looking like that, say she was on the midget time, and she did a couple of tricks for you, are you taking one for the team like that, or that's just too much? And you think that are you looking at your man like, bro, you trying to play me, or are you taking one for
me?
team?
It just seemed it really depends on what her body look like, man. Because some of the little shorter people, I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying, they be looking a little funny. You know, she got a little bop to it or a little wop. You know what I'm saying? I might go down through there on that thing. You understand me?
Right.
For real.
Right.
You know?
Had a little bop on there.
Hey,
had a little, you know what I'm saying?
Then look, walk up out of that motherfucker with her, nigga, in my arm.
Walk up out. She all the way ready, right?
Like, man.
Hey, but we just wanted to start this thing off, man, with a little bit of comedy, man. We about to get into this, you know what I'm saying, this DeadBolt ATL news. You know, we got to shoot through the A real quick before we get into the hip-hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, you diggles. Trav, man, let's run this shit. So, obviously, man, my man Rollo, shout out to the king of the motherfucking A. This was one of the niggas, man, I knew personally was a real street dude, really was in the streets, tapped in. Everything he talked about, he actually did. I respect niggas like that in rap. Love it or hate them. Dropped the album. And I was wondering when it was coming because money talked. You know what I'm saying? And now in 2023, niggas got studios in the jail. I was always wondering when Rollo gonna drop a damn album. Well, here it is, bitches. And we wanted to shout out a real nigga because he behind the wall. So we starting off this ATL talk with him. I think, do we got any snippets of the album? Let's hit the play and see what's going on. I
think he's saying something.
Let's hear what Big Rollo got to say.
Because, you know, when I was out, people was around using me for fame, money, clout. People starting to do anything for clout. They put their life on the line for clout or whatnot. And throughout these 97 months, I was able to discover those that really have my best interest at heart, that love me for me and not for what I got to offer or none of my actions that I have done in the past, whether it was good or bad. People that love me wholeheartedly, and that 97 months have shown me that. So that's probably the biggest portion to the reason why I named it 97 months. Get better.
So, did they sentence him? Because he keeps saying 97 months. Because he hasn't
he been in jail.
Months.
Yeah, I think he's been locked up about that. I think that's what he's talking about.
97 months?
Yes, sir. Rollo been locked up for a minute. You know, time is flying. I think he's been locked up since 2018, 2017. You know, so yeah, Rollo's been locked up for a minute, man. And I think prison does make you understand who really has your back and who really don't.
I don't think Rollo been locked up 8 years.
You can pull it up. I mean, if we want to fact check it,
I'm going to find out right now.
He's saying that, you know, like he's saying in a token of saying in my 97 months, I've kind of understood how, you know, people, you know, treat me and all that type of stuff. And yeah, I think after you do that much time, you see who your friends are.
No, he was sentenced to 8 years.
Okay, so he's in the
97 months.
Yeah. So, you know, you get to see who your people is and who rocking with you because, you know, him supposed to being tied in with Gucci and all these different rappers who was rocking with him. They don't seem like they keeping his name alive like that. You know, it's a couple of people to shout him out, but it ain't overwhelming where you hear Rollo's name in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's, I don't know, man. I think that happens to everybody though, because when you got bread, you can't tell who your friends is, man. Because unfortunately, in this era of life we live in, and when you got money, niggas just seem to, you know, they don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like a nigga don't give a fuck about who you are as a man, if you a bitch ass nigga or not, whatever, nigga. As long as you got a couple dollars, like whatever he say, go type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really tell who your friends is, nigga, unless you don't got no bread. Like when you ain't got no money and you got niggas just standing around you, that's who you know, nigga. Them is your solid, them your day ones. You better not never flake on them. Because when you got bread, bro, women, niggas, you can't tell, man, who in for your best interest. You got the bucks.
Yeah, mostly everybody be fake.
And yeah, Rollo had the bucks. He had cash on tap. So of course he had niggas that's gonna bow down to him. So after being locked down, now he getting a taste of who got his back. Yeah. Shout out to Rollo, man. We're gonna keep your name alive on the show.
I just looked it up. They sentenced Rollo June 2nd of last year. They gave him 8 years and 1 month. He gotta do so he'll get out soon, but then he got 5 years on paper after he get out. Because he's been locked up since 2018. You know what I'm saying? So obviously they include that. So Rollo will get out in probably about 4 more years.
Yeah, Rollo been locked up for a minute, man. Shout out to the homie, man, and I hope he come home soon. This next situation is tied into the prison system, which I just think, man, when you look around we showing it's 97 months. That's the name of his album.
They got Jadakiss on that thing.
Yeah, real nigga. Like I said, he tapped in a little bit. Real niggas, I fuck with him. You got to. He was really doing the thing. So if you're a real nigga, you got to respect what Rollo was doing. Flat out, facts. Look, you got to respect what this man was doing.
Somebody named Skinny Chump said, I tried to support, but that shit kind of ass. Just because
I mean, it's cool though. It's cool though, my nigga.
Music hard.
I mean,
check it out though. Let's see what he's talking about.
I'm still gonna check it out. I mean, opinions is like assholes. Everybody got them. So yeah, it might be. I mean, come on, my nigga. It's done in the jail, my nigga. He's really locked up, real time. Of course, it's gonna be the quality's not gonna be there. All type of shit.
Imagine how R. Kelly album would be.
Trash.
I doubt it. It's probably be stupid, man. That's scale. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna get it in there.
But I'm gonna tell you though, man, like on some real shit, like regardless if it's trash or not, respect the real and support the real in this situation. He needs your support. We gonna stream it up. We gonna run it up, and we gonna, when he come home, I know he gonna get on some niggas next when he come home. I already know that.
You know what's crazy about Rollo? Rollo was never really on no BS in the street. He just was a nigga that like to get money, man.
Yeah, but remember he was on Homeboy neck. Whose neck was he on when he was out? He was on a couple niggas' necks. He was on Moneybagg Yo neck.
But he wasn't,
you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't. What I mean by that is, you ain't really hear a lot of BS about him in the streets of Atlanta, other than he get money.
Absolutely, yeah. He was solid. His name was solid. Yeah. His name was solid. But moving on to this next thing, man, that's tied into the jails, man. And like I was saying, America, man, we got some of the most trifling jails. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go across the world. And I'm not saying everywhere. Obviously, in the third world countries, it's all bad. You get locked up in the DR, any of these spots, nigga, you ain't gonna have no AC in the blazing hot summer, my nigga. You gonna be fucked up. But there's some places, nigga, where they treat you like a humane person, especially if you ain't did no crazy ass crime. Like for this man to be locked up in these conditions, it just go to show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first off, this jail needs to be stripped to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Should nobody have to live in these type of conditions, man? Let's run this shit.
Thompson was found dead in his jail cell, covered in bed bugs and other insects last year. His family believes the filthy living conditions contributed to his death.
Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at the Fulton County Courthouse, where the family held a news conference this afternoon. Deidre?
And the family telling us that Thompson suffered from mental issues. He was being held in the jail's psychiatric ward at the time of his death. His family now asking that criminal charges be filed in the case, and they want that jail closed.
There is no excuse for a mentally ill inmate to be left alone in a jail, abandoned to die.
Attorney Michael Harper says that's just what happened.
We have jail reports showing they saw Mr. Thompson deteriorating. The medical staff and the officers saw him deteriorating in the last few weeks before he died. They did nothing to help him.
LaShawn Thompson's family wants those responsible for his care at the Fulton County Jail to be criminally charged after the inmate was found dead in his jail cell, covered in bugs, September 13th. Thompson was being held in the psychiatric wing.
We're asking for Connie Willis, the DA of Fulton County, to launch a criminal investigation into the death of LaShawn Thompson. And we are also asking for the Fulton County Commissioners to close the jail and to build a new one.
Harper represents Thompson's family. He shared these images of the filthy jail cell Harper was being held in during that period. His relatives live out of state and only learned he was incarcerated after his death.
Okay, jail should be closed because nobody should be housed like this. It was a crazy incident that happened, and we want justice for it.
A spokesman with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says Thompson's death remains under investigation, and that since his death, the agency has spent $500,000 to address the bug infestation within the Fulton County Jail and updated protocols to include addressing sanitary conditions. Fulton County Sheriff Pat Lamont has on several occasions also lobbied for a new jail facility to be built here in Fulton County. As for Thompson's family, they say that they do expect to file a civil suit.
Man, if you got to spend $500,000, you know you got a dead serious problem, bro.
Yeah. I think that's a real serious problem. But what do you expect to happen when everybody's recycling sheets and beds and clothes and drawers? Like, what do you expect to happen? Like, nigga, like for real, like if you go to jail, you wearing another nigga drawers, you wearing another nigga pants, you wearing another nigga socks.
You ain't wearing no drawers for real.
No drawers. Like, you know what I'm saying? You free balling it, nigga, to let that shit just rub up against your dick in your private area and shit. Like the chances of you catching crabs or some type of infestation on you is real.
Yeah, it can happen.
Now, I understand that if a person has done a real bad crime, right? Like if you did something bad to a child, or let's just say like you murdered somebody or something crazy. Like if you done did something like this, I understand the harsh conditions because you deserve to suffer. But like for little shit and for shit like that a nigga might do a year or two in jail for, I don't see why we would put somebody like that in a condition like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there should be little boot camps or something like that for niggas with minor offenses. I don't understand the logic of putting people in a situation like that. These pictures that we saw were horrific.
But that just lets you know how the part of the jail is where the people that actually need help. He was in a mental area. You know what I'm saying? They had that man in the psych ward. You know what I'm saying?
That. Like
that shit don't usually look like that. That's bad. They put that man up somewhere and forgot about him, dog. How? I mean, I wonder what that picture looked like. You go in the man's cell and he's covered in bugs.
Like
it's dead body.
It's
covered in bugs.
It's just crazy, bro. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, I personally feel like they need to rebuild the jail, bro. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, mental and you like you said, mental and all little shit don't even need to be nowhere near conditions like that. Period. Jail conditions is just horrendous anyway in the United States. Period. Especially in the city, Fulton County and DeKalb is terrible, nigga. Like it's just terrible. So I can see why he got ate up by bugs in that bitch, nigga. Like real talk. But yeah, so that situation, man, in itself was crazy. This next situation I think is real crazy too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tiffany. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Tiffany?
What's up?
Yeah,
Big Tiff, what's happening?
Coming through.
Appreciate the love. But this next situation though, man, is real crazy though. Like, this could happen to anybody. And there's been times I haven't completely got into a person's car, but I've been in situations where, I didn't ran up on somebody else's car thinking it was mine, not paying attention. But I feel bad for both parties that are involved in this situation, bro. The person who obviously got killed, and then the person who obviously pulled the trigger, because being in the city of Atlanta, like I tell everybody, it ain't sweet. The crime is high. Niggas is looking for shit. They breaking in everything. And y'all wonder why I stay where the cows be. You feel what I'm saying? But dude who probably seen homie get in the car probably was on a situation like dude trying to rob me. And his instinct is in a city and in a state where you can carry now, right? Like we are allowed to carry. He probably thought like dude was trying to take him for something. Who's wrong in this situation?
That's a good question. I don't know, Donnie, because you got a case of somebody obviously walking to the wrong car and a person kind of like panicking because maybe they fear for their safety, maybe they fear for their life. Being it is on it is on Old National, you know what I'm saying? So be a little active down there, man. So yeah, that's a crazy situation. I hate this happened to these two dudes. That's a life loss. That's actually 2 lives lost because bro got charged with a manslaughter, with involuntary manslaughter. Then you got a person who lost their life, so they both gone.
Yeah, I think it's an unfortunate situation, but I mean, like I said, we're living in a city where the crime is crazy. So I mean, what am I supposed to think if I got my strap on me and I come out the store and I see somebody getting in my car? I'm thinking, look, you about to get ready to take off. You about to get ready to do me something. So of course I'm gonna draw down. Now, if you walked up and you kind of had the situation under control, meaning like, okay, homie, see I'm strapped. He ain't about to run up on me. None of that. You know, I got the situation handled. And then you still popped him. Then I can see it being an issue. But if you ain't had the situation under control, somebody getting in your car about to pull off, what you supposed to do at that point? Like that's I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a crazy situation. But y'all need to stop leaving y'all keys in y'all cars. Y'all need to stop leaving y'all doors open, especially in the city. It's a no-go. There are niggas on every post, man, waiting for niggas to slip up at the gas station 24/7. Like, so leaving your shit in your car, man, you asking for something stupid to happen. You know what I mean? So God bless the dead, man, with homie, man. And like I said, that situation I just feel is crazy. But
that's crazy, man.
On a brighter note, I know that was a somber note, but on a brighter note,
shout out to Los Forgottes, man. Los Forgottes said, tragic because I have definitely walked up to the wrong car several times before.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. We've all walked up to wrong cars. We've all opened wrong doors, like, you know, just not paying attention. So that right there, but like I said, it depends on the location. You in Atlanta, it looks like you might have been at one of the city gas stations where this type of shit goes down. So that's why I think the person who ran up was on edge. You feel me? Like,
well, the person who shot him was they were in the driver's seat. He tried to get in the passenger seat.
So what am I supposed to think at that point? A nigga run up on me on the passenger side of my car and I'm sitting in it. Like, am I supposed to just sit there and be like, yo, what's up? You want to smoke?
But do you see a nigga on his phone though, like this right here? Or you don't even pay attention to that? If a nigga trying to get in the car, he opened the door and he on his phone.
Man,
I mean, did you go to court and say you thought he had a gun in his hand? It looked like a gun.
This is self-defense. You came in within my parameters.
It's all on camera though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if he got into the car and he was just like I said, man, you could imagine homeboy probably just got startled. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tiff, man. I have a bad habit. Yeah, I have a bad habit of doing that, running into the store, leaving my truck running. Yeah, but you know, Tiff, you live in a good part of the city where you at. So I think, you know, it's cool. I ain't gonna say it's cool.
It can happen anywhere though.
It can happen anywhere, but it's on high alert in these areas, especially where homeboy hopped into the car.
And then his what they're saying is when he walked out, his actual car was on the other side of the car. So it was like he walked out not paying attention. He was texting. They say he was texting his mom or something. And he just he got it. He tried to get in the car. He opened the door. Oh boy, shot his ass. That's a tragic situation, man.
Tragic situation, man. And like I said, that, you know what I'm saying?
Tiffany Shell said it's crazy because I am working a similar case like this right now, and it's so heartbreaking. Yeah, it is heartbreaking.
Yeah, man. Y'all shout out to her too, man. If y'all looking for any representation as far as on the lawyer side, you know what I'm saying, she's definitely gonna get y'all together. You know, so yeah, I know, I can imagine, you know, it's crazy, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's somber, you know what I'm saying? But on a lit note, you know what I'm saying, let's get into everything affecting our culture, all the hip-hop news. Y'all know what we on, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav, man. We about to start this shit off crazy. You know what I mean? Let's just get right into it. Suzuki, what the fuck is this chick name, man? Because look, this bitch name I just think, man, she just here to make all hoes ratchet. That's what I think she's on. She talking about she supports Young Miami and she loves golden showers. Just let this hoe tell it.
And I fought with Diddy. And one thing about me, I feel like I'm Young Miami. I love when a nigga piss on me.
Oh.
That was a real bitch. Y'all hoes scared to talk about what the fuck y'all like because y'all so worried about what these bitches gonna think. Baby, if you piss on me, make sure you get my hair done after. Yeah. Piss on me, piss in my mouth. Let me piss on his mouth. Let me piss in your mouth, fart in your face. I want to shit on top of your hair and rub it in. I like to open my legs, squat my ass over his face, and give me a nice little fart in.
I mean,
yes, sir.
Oh my God!
That's all I got to say right there, my boy. I don't know what in the world is Sukiana talking about. Suki,
Buki.
Hey,
like, look. Shout out to Sukiana on this part. She got to be one of the most ratchetest hoes in the goddamn game. Now we can speak. Look.
I ain't even. Hey, look.
I look up.
I just saw that, but you know what I'm saying? She said,
what's going on? What's going
probably
on?
really said, I locked their ass up too, nigga. For real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me hit that on down.
Yeah. For sure. Crazy. Yeah, you do lock motherfuckers up. I don't want to talk about your prosecuting side and shit. I'm trying to let people know you good on the personal attorney side. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Okay. Lord knows.
She talking about what Suki talking about. What's satisfying about that?
Listen, who's getting pissed in their mouth? Listen, it's 2023.
Mouth,
I need to know who's getting pissed in the mouth.
Shout out to Sabrina C. She said, "Oh my, Sukiana is getting pissed in the mouth." She's
she's saying y'all don't like to talk about this shit though. Like this is what she's talking about. Now listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Like back in my day, I had a motherfucker that used to like that shit. I've ran into chicks, man, that like that freaky deaky, eeky kiki type shit, man.
Yeah, they out here.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
but guess what they don't do though?
What they don't do?
They don't tell all their friends.
They don't tell it.
It might be one. It might be one friend who be with the bullshit too. They talk about it, but for real, man, they doing it all on the low, man.
All on the Lizzo.
You know what I'm saying? She said she like go in the showers and pee in her mouth. Would that be a Mountain Dew day? I don't even know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Sukiana tripping, man. So let me ask you something, man. What you think about Sukiana, man, as one of the social influencers out here, one of the leaders?
It's sad.
One of the leaders, because she's like a leader, bro.
She's a leader for the ratchet movement. And listen, I mean, she speaks her truth, and I give her that, right? She speaks her truth, but I really should have put this video and like I can find it real quick, or you can Google it because you are a technician. If y'all don't know, Trav is like the technician and shit. He put the videos up, all that type shit. So shout out to the tech, also my co-host. But like we can get the video where Sukiana say that she sold her soul to the devil and all that type shit. So she's an agent, bro. Like she's an agent to make chicks just think ratchet, be ratchet. Like she got a video out with NLE Chopper. She getting walked like a dog across the lawn.
And
I'm like, what is we doing?
That's also the new chick from St. Louis.
Yeah. I mean, but like you said, Sook is the one though. For as far as on Instagram and social media, when it comes to the ratchetness, she's that one. Like you know what I'm saying? She's not mainstream, but she's social media mainstream. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She mainstream. My boy, she was on. I think she came from Love and Hip Hop. She mainstream. Sukiana mainstream, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you got her doing things like that, and this is how she represented the female culture. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's cool to talk about your sexuality and that you like all these different things, but I mean, like I haven't had anybody in the comments, and like for real, like I think for our live listeners, we can say we have more of a female audience than a male audience. Would you agree with that, Trav? So at the end of the day, ain't none of our female listeners, ain't nobody admitting to getting pissed on. So this is not a common fucking thing. Like, where is she getting this shit from to put it out?
How many of y'all follow Sukiana though? How many of y'all
like? Does anybody want to admit that you follow Sukiana and you agree with her principles? Who's standing on Suki right now? As I take my shot of Duce. Come on, let's talk. Who's gonna come on the show live and speak their fucking truth? Who's getting pissed on in 2023? And hold up, I even got one better. Any of the niggas is watching live Have y'all got pissed on? You know what I'm saying? Are you pissing on chicks in 2023? I'm willing to hear that too.
I'd have been pissed on.
Drop a bomb for Trav, man, because that nigga done got pissed on. I mean, look, he the motherfucking.
I'd have been pissed on, dog.
Listen, there it go right there. He's willing to admit it. Y'all need to come on out the closet. Let's go.
But it wasn't the I want a woman to piss on me. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you how the experience was.
Was it that she just squirted or something like that, and it turned into piss?
No,
you was just in the moment.
She was drunk. We were having sex. She was drunk,
mm-hmm.
and she told me, like, yo, I gotta piss. She told me 2-3 times.
Right. What you go with, huh?
She just let that shit go, man.
Oh, man. Drop a clap for Trav, man. He let it go. Let it go.
I got to drop. I had to see. God damn it. I was trying to drop the not the clap, but the clap. It sound effects off right now, man. But yeah, man. It wasn't nothing I enjoyed though. I went on here. I did struggle a little longer, but I went on here and got up, man, and went straight to the shower, bro.
Straight to the shower?
Yeah, and she was pissed. She was mad. She was like, man, I told your stupid ass nigga I was finna piss.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, okay, so Trav admitted live on DeadBolt ATL that he's had a golden shower. You feel what I'm saying?
Wasn't on purpose.
But nobody else wants to admit it, so it's not something that people are proud of. And for her, and that's why I was trying to make my point. Okay, wait a minute. Tiff, now what's going on?
She said she never heard of her. Had to text my older kids and has asked who she was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kiana, she thought him was prime out here. That is
prime. I like that, Trav. That's you need to wait. Whoa. Trav, you need to goddamn stamp that Thotimus Prime now. You might need to stamp that and put that on a shirt. Go ahead and get that shit trademarked.
I think I heard somebody else say
if you a lawyer, let's go ahead and get that trademark. Let's get that put in right. And I need that legalized. I need that. I need some money off that. Nigga, use that. We need to go after them motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? So enough of Sukiana, right? And thotting the girls out. Now this next nigga, man, like I feel bad for him because you can tell that this is a humiliation ritual. Like they probably told him, okay, man, you want to come back into the spotlight? You got to do something. You got to do the most stupidest shit known to mankind. Like something that, like, what is you doing type shit? You know what I'm saying?
These things complain about respecting women and getting respected. Ain't they crazy though? They do this type of shit. They do this type of shit and then complain. You know what I'm saying about men respecting women and getting that shit crazy.
I want my respect. Like but
we know it ain't all women, but you know.
This next situation to me is crazy. Like, is the designer, right? And I had to because this nigga right here, bro. I'm just like, bro, really? So designer is officially facing legal trouble for exposing himself on an airplane. The feds say he masturbated in front of a flight attendant mid-flight and seemed pretty nonchalant about the situation. I mean, what do we make of this shit? Now, is this a situation? Now, mind you, this man had the #1 song in the world at one point in time, Panda. Let's not get it twisted now. He is a diamond selling artist. So you got to put a little respect on his name, but he's been irrelevant for years. So all of a sudden, nigga, you get, now that you get back in mainstream headlines, it's about you jacking off on a fucking airplane. Humiliation ritual is written all over this shit. It's written all over your face. Like, nigga, who the fuck is jacking off on a goddamn plane, nigga? Like first off, now I didn't got jacked off on a fucking plane. You feel what I'm saying? But
you ain't just stand up and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's different.
Stroking my own goddamn meat on a goddamn plane. I'm gonna wait till where I gotta go, right? So shout out to Lustful Goddess. What she got going?
She said, nah, but I do have a few girlfriends that are dominatrix, laugh out loud. It's common, but they keep it on the low. They ain't the same thing. They ain't the same thing, Lustful Goddess. They do some crazy shit though. I do not want to be done.
No. See, this is what we got.
Oh, what we got?
This is what we got. I'm glad. See, Lustful Goddess was reading my mind. Shout out to my girl Lust. So she was reading my mind. She was reading my mind because designer, like I said, he went through his little humiliation. But like she said, it's girls that like dominatrix shit. So let's look at homeboy and whole girl. Because look at this shit. Look at this shit
I'm a
right
financial
here.
dominatrix, so I take money from men for nothing in return.
Wow, that's some gangster shit.
That's gangster.
It's a great profession. I make 6 figures from it.
I'm in the wrong fucking business.
This is my sub, Tati. Tati, say hello.
Hello.
Oh shit! What up, Tati? If I wanted to become a sub, like Tati, like how would I do that?
You have to like pretty much approach me respectfully. So you would have to, write me an email saying you want to serve me. You have to send tribute to talk to me, like even just to get that conversation. But just pretty much saying you want to worship me, you want to serve me in certain ways, and then I'll consider you, I'll vet you, and all that stuff. So, yeah.
What's a good enough tribute?
So my minimum tribute is $50. That's just to even get my attention. Sometimes that doesn't even mean I'm going to reply back to you. But that's what a tribute is. A tribute is a token of appreciation from a sub to a dom.
You have black subs as well?
99% of my subs are white men. I mean, it's a form of my reparations. Also, too, like I'm a financial dominatrix, so I take money.
Oh, she dead serious.
She dead motherfucking serious. She got a nigga on the goddamn leash. You damn right she's serious.
A financial dominatrix.
Man, listen, shout out to her, nigga. Drop a bomb, drop a clap, nigga. Look, and you heard what she said. Her clients are white men. Nigga, she said, did you hear what she said? She said, this is my form of reparations. And she said, and hold up, did you see the main part that she said? The sister said, I take money from them and I give them nothing in return.
Nothing in return.
Fuck out of here, nigga. She winning. All y'all OnlyFans chicks, y'all losing because y'all got niggas on there fucking y'all. She goddamn, she's making white boys walk the floor, suck, piss, all type of dumb shit, and she ain't doing nothing in return and made 6 figures. Listen, man, we need to find this shorty. I want to get her on the show. She needs an interview. Yeah, she does.
I'm actually finna click on her link though right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, come on, man. She's doing something that's never been done. Like,
no, this is actually something that's been done. Dominatrix. I'd have met a dominatrix man on a random, bro. I think on Tinder or something. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of did the same thing. She did strange shit. The white dudes.
You'd be surprised. That's what I'm saying.
Like
I had a homeboy back in the day. He used to motherfucking fuck niggas' wives, bro. That's what he did. Like, and he would hit us up. This is back when we was young, when I first moved.
That's cuckold.
Yeah. He hit us up. My nigga L. Shout out to my nigga L. He hit us up. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yo, like, come on, man. I need you and so. Y'all come and woo. I'm like, damn, like it's like you got it like this, my nigga. And like the nigga would get like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 sometimes. He busting it down with nigga. I'm like, bro, like it's some motherfuckers that like some weird shit. And if you tap into that lane, you can make look at her, bro.
She
kicking it.
You know what I'm saying?
She kicking it. Man, listen, all y'all OnlyFans hoes is losing. Fuck that. She winning, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Because like she said, she getting her reparation. I like that.
But you got to be into that, though. Everybody ain't into this kink.
Hey, it don't matter if she making 6 figures. Like she said, she getting 6 figures on her lane.
But you got to still be okay with doing what she doing. A lot of people.
She not doing nothing. What she doing? Dogging them out, smacking them with paddles and shit. Like, what is she
like
doing?
That. But like what you just said, is she dominating. She dogging them out. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
She said, nigga, most of my clients is white boys, nigga. Like, nigga, that shit, I respect it. Flat out, nigga. All y'all that's doing OnlyFans, whoever catch this doing OnlyFans, y'all need to tap in with her. Look what she doing. Look what she doing.
She got all these. Are they just like women? Are they just like women?
I wouldn't even care. She's winning.
Oh, we're gonna get banned from YouTube on this one right here.
Man, hold up. Okay, we gonna leave her alone. Y'all want to follow her? What's her Instagram?
And she look guy.
No, she ain't no slouch. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. She winning, and she got the IRA on her chest. She's enlightened, my nigga. Like she knows what's going on. She's oppressing the oppressor, nigga. Her life is lit, flat out.
Yeah, that's all.
But this next thing though, like, right, like look, while we're talking about lit lives, right? Like while we're talking about lives that are lit, this next situation, like, is his life lit or is it like this weird shit? Like, is it lit or weird? Like, it can only be two, one of the two. I want to know which one it is. Y'all tell me.
shares her husband with her mom has been making waves on the internet because of their unorthodox relationship. Maddie Brooks opened up about her relationship and shared some information with the world online. She said, quote, "Whenever I'm not in the mood, I can just let my husband have my mom. Yeah, I'm that kind of wife." Maddie, her husband, and her mother are all in an open relationship, but it gets even more interesting. The teacher by day told the world how she, quote, "keeps her man happy." It's by letting her sister get involved in the action as well. The videos of Maddie and her family have since disappeared, and it seems like she's deleted her account. The woman who shares her husband with her mom has been making waves on the internet because of their unorthodox relationship.
This is interesting, Donnie. Could you be in a relationship like this? In a situation.
It's a situationship right here.
That's mom and sister.
This a situationship right here. I mean, I mean, you got to think like when niggas is in situations like this, it's like this is rare, but I mean, like, damn, you fucking the mama, you fucking the sister. Like,
Shout out to Los Forgot it, man. Los Forgot to say it. So hubby gets to smash the whole
fucking family.
LMAO. The whole family. Everybody.
The whole
Mom,
goddamn-
you know what I'm saying? So he getting the old wooker, the wife wooker, and the sister wooker. He winning. That's all I'm gonna say, Donnie. My guy winning, man. He winning. You know what I'm saying? Well, is that the mama? Mama don't look too old and dusty. You know what I'm saying? He doing all right. For real. Living his best life. He look like he a Mexican. Is he a Mexican?
Man, that nigga living his best life though. You called it though.
Tiffany Michelle said, y'all comments coming in slow. Y'all switch topics before y'all get our comments. Yeah, it happens like that sometimes.
It happens like that, Tiff. I know.
Yeah.
It happens like that. Comments coming in a little bit slow. Shout out to StreamYard. Y'all need to speed this shit the fuck up. Yes, y'all do. But yeah, this situation right here, I just feel like, you know, is dude. I mean, I just think, I don't know, it's weird. Like, damn, you got your mother. Like, for a man, everybody would look at him and say, okay, you're winning, bro. I mean, you're fucking the whole goddamn family. It's like,
exactly, they would.
You're winning. Like, I mean, some women make it real comfortable for men, bro. Like they like a nigga just get to do what he need to do.
And that's what it is too. Some women make it comfortable for men, bro.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
That's a perfect way. That's a perfect way that you just said that, Donnie.
Yeah.
Because it's all on his woman that allows him to have access to her mom and her sister as her choice.
It just lets you know that the pornos that we watched were real. Like, you know, you would think like some of this shit is scripted.
They get it from somewhere. They get the idea from somewhere, bro.
And this is where they're getting it from. They're getting it from real life situations. Like, this nigga is really fucking the whole family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kicking it. Like, with the mama, like, kicking it. Like, the fuck you fucking like, nigga, can you imagine, nigga, like, you're the number one, you like around your circle of friends, you the guy.
You the guy.
Like, niggas is bowing down to you, nigga, at the bar. Like, what the fuck? You come to the bar, nigga, you got the mama, you got the sister, and you got her. Like, come on, bro, nigga. That's what I call keeping it all in the fucking family. I tell you that. I tell you that, my nigga. But this next situation, though, and this is something that I think that we need to start reevaluating what we're doing with our kids, right? Like, just meaning like the whole thing we try to say is like, okay, we want our kids to go to college. This is the main thing, right? But this statistic right here is real glaring, man. It makes you wonder, like, is college really worth it in 2023 and beyond? When 42% of people with college degrees said it ends up not being worth it. Like, how many people you know that got college degrees is working a telemarketing job or working at somewhere they just don't want to work or it's not in their field?
I know,
but they're paying a pretty penny. Now, are there some people who are successful? Yeah, I mean, it's only 42%, right? So it's not quite at 50. And even if it was at 50, it's half that like it and half that is not. But people need to start reevaluating the college dream. And with AI being the taking over like it's doing, you might want to start looking at a trade or other ways to get educated, because going to college just to kick it and shit like that, you wasting valuable time now in 2023. You're setting yourself back.
It is experience, man, but I do think college, I mean, it is expensive, my bad, y'all, but I do think college is an experience that a lot of our youth need to have, man. You know what I'm saying? It also teaches you discipline, you know, and it's an accomplishment. If you get that paper, that is a major accomplishment. And there's a lot less brothers out there actually getting that paper, man. Now, the women, you know, they killing in that shit, man. Black women especially. I think black women are like they the top as far as college educator or you know, going to school right now. So
Right, but as you pull up like this next thing, right?
now,
real
hold
quick.
on. I do kind of understand what you're saying. It's a lot of people that are getting degrees and not making a lot of money off of that investment. So, you know, hold on. Los forgot we got a comment. Degrees aren't even a requirement for most jobs. They aren't until you start talking about a certain pay grade. You know what I'm saying? If you looking at certain shit, man, a lot of stuff they be wanting that bachelor's at least.
Well, you got to think about it. Like even
Like Tiffany said, but certain careers do need a degree. Exactly.
That's true.
Certain
But
careers.
shout out to my nigga Romo. My nigga Romo just got on as a city fire inspector. You know what I'm saying? In you know, in DeKalb or whatever the case may be. Like he's like an apprentice and whatever the case may be. But he obviously doesn't have a degree.
They have programs though. See, a lot of times now they got programs for you to.
But wouldn't that be considered a trade?
You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't that be considered like a trade though?
I guess
program stuff like that.
Like a trade, yeah. You know, a lot of right now, a lot of people going into tech, man, and shit, like
what
IT
it goes into
and shit like that. Like you making a killing, depending on what you're doing though.
Shout out to E-Man with another comment. Most
enrolled. There you go, E-Man. I was trying to figure out what to say for real. You know, my ghetto ass. But that's what it is. Black women are the most enrolled.
But this next situation, though, if you look at, right, like you look at this next situation or whatever, like this is what's coming though, right? So are we still focusing on meaningless classes in college, or do we want to prepare for what's really coming down the pipeline? So if you pull this up, now, if this is coming in Walmart, what do you think this is coming in other industries? You feel what I'm saying? Well, Walmart plans to have almost 65% of its stores automated by 2026. Walmart, believe it or not, employs a lot of minorities.
They do.
You feel what I'm saying? So if Walmart is going totally automated, like what do you think are a lot of these other stores, right? So a lot of AI is starting to replace a lot of people's jobs. And I think that's the thing that people need to be on the lookout for. Like, okay, yeah, it's cool to, I obviously dibble in technology, but when you got totally automated McDonald's, totally automated Walmarts and stuff like that, it's like, what are we talking about at that point?
I mean, but
somebody out of work.
Yeah, but somebody still needs to come fix those robots, stuff like that. So, I mean, there will always be like jobs like these right here. Somebody that go to school for, we'll say something like a STEM job, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. They'll work at these positions, man. But it just ain't gonna be everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will lose work, but then people will benefit off of this. Like somebody like my son in the future, he'll probably benefit out of this. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do some shit like this, read somebody, you want to be a marine biologist, though. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's dope as hell. Cool.
Facts.
I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cool. He already kind of like tapped into what he want to do.
Stuff like that is cool. But, you got to think, man, when I went to school, most niggas was going and getting degrees and silly shit. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people get degrees in real shit. Like people go in and get degrees to be actors and business management and I'm just not feeling that right at this second. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Tiff. What's she going with?
There's a restaurant here who has a robot who serves food.
Facts.
Yeah. They're gonna be everywhere in a minute.
Yeah, they're gonna be everywhere in a minute. But like I said, man, y'all be on the lookout for AI invading y'all shit very soon.
Have you used any AI yet?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's AI all around. AI's taking over. You know what I'm saying? But it's like how you try not to absorb into that shit, if you get what I'm saying. Like if you stay like in a point where you're not like, okay, I'm using this shit for everything I got going on. As long as it's like that, then you should be fine. But they're gonna make it to where you can't avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a plan, and the plan is to integrate AI, and like how we showed on the last episode with the robot just not wanting to work and shit like that. Like nobody want to do the dumb shit that they got us doing to get a couple dollars. So the robot's gonna rebel anyway. Maybe they'll free us from this matrix that we're in.
They're gonna be the same way. You're right. The robot gonna be the same way.
Same way. But this next situation, man, is a crazy situation, man. And this is on sexual relations, right? And with this right here, and what Homeboy is saying, like, I want to know, is this the plight of what these niggas is thinking now? You know what I'm saying? Niggas are not allowed to operate in a certain space. Let's run this.
So yeah, it's the real. A lot of men are on the DL, down low, doing a lot of shit behind people's back and not being honest about it. Big reason is because they're not given a safe space to be who they are. And what I mean by that is this: when you got a woman who will let you know she's been with the woman before, or she's into women every now and again, they're not judged like that. It's looked at in society. It's like it's cool, it's accepted. You know what I mean? They could sit there and tell you, I'm not gay, I'm not a lesbian, I just like to mess around with women every now and again. Or I had an experience in college, or I had an experience when I was younger, whatever, and it's accepted. When a man say that, he gay, he got a disease, he this, he that, he could never just have that safe space to be like, well, I had an experience with a transgender, I had an experience with a man, and it was this, and I'm not gay. It's not something that I like to do all the time or want to be with the man, anything like that. And I wonder why. I want to know, why is it a double standard like that? And ladies, y'all answer me. Why is it a double standard? Because I've seen a clip of a pastor. He was like, would you date a man who've had a gay experience or something like that? And they all was like, nah. It was like, really met with some real like negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: if it's accepted for women, why are y'all not giving men a safe space for them to express their sexuality or something that they may try or want to try or whatever? You know what I'm saying? That's a big reason why. And you got some men that just lie, and that's just what it is. They lie. They're gonna cheat with you with a girl. They're gonna cheat with you, got whatever. But I'm talking about, just giving a safe space to people to be who.
He didn't say it enough, Donnie. In my opinion.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think that shit is true for these niggas out here though, that's on that shit though. Like, he makes a valid point if y'all think about what he's saying. He like, more than niggas, because my thing is these DL niggas need to come out the closet. Like, as a nigga that's from Cleveland that moved to Atlanta, when I tell people, oh yeah, I live in Atlanta, the first thing they bring up is, oh yeah, all that gay shit, or whatever the case may be. All the DL niggas. Like, he's right when he says that. Like, it is a double standard, if you like it or not. Like, a woman can come out and say she had an experience with a woman, right? But a man better not say no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Or he gonna be put in that type of zone. So my thing is, and I told one of my folks this before. I said, women made niggas being like that, the broke arm niggas, broke wrist niggas. You made these niggas cool. Like, you made these niggas acceptable. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you made these niggas acceptable, like being their best friends and all that type of shit. But a nigga can't, like he said, a nigga can't express himself on that type of level. Do you look at that as a double standard, or what do you look at that as?
I guess, yeah, it's a double standard, man. That nigga, you gay. You gay, bro. You gay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gay, bro. I don't care what you say. Yes, women can be bisexual, and men, in my opinion, cannot be bisexual, bro. How you out here liking men? That ain't it. Shout out to E-Man, dog. That's right, E-Man. He want to come out. I said the same thing when I watched this video. Like, this nigga gay. You know what I'm saying? He trying to vent because he trying to figure out how
how can he come out?
He's trying to
and
figure out
and
how
be
to
accepted in his circle.
How he's trying to find out a way he can still be cool and like men and women. I think one of the problems with this also, Donnie, is women. A lot of women will agree with him now in 2023. What I've been running across, seeing in the podcast world, a lot of women, younger women in their 20s, they like, yeah, they dealing with gay niggas. They having sex with gay niggas. No problem. They don't see nothing wrong with it. They are all a part of that community, bro. And I'm starting to see a lot of that now, man.
Well, if you don't see nothing wrong with him being your best friend and all that shit, then yeah, I think
I ain't even think about that. I ain't even think about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you see like, oh shit, I got a dude that fucks around with dudes and he's my best friend, then of course they don't see nothing wrong with that.
I agree with you, Lustful. Not all men except women being bisexual. And like I just said, Donnie, nowadays more and more women are accepting of bisexual men. Why do you think that is, though? Why would you involve yourself sexually, emotionally, as far as a romantic emotion or in a romantic relationship with a guy that likes guys? Ladies in the chat, drop it in the chat. Like, why would you do that?
And that's what I'm saying. Like it or not, and this is the thing. And go ahead. We want to read the next comment.
Yeah, Tiffany says, so what's the difference when women are judged for messing with multiple women and considered as hoes, but men get cool points if they mess with multiple women? That's also a double standard, Tiffany. I hate to say it, but when a woman's when she out there running the miles up on her on a I don't want to say pussy, when she out there running the miles up on her pussy, people in general, men and women, are going to consider her to be a 304. Men, we can kind of be a little more irresponsible with our bodies. And that's the question. Why do women think they can be as irresponsible as men with their bodies? Y'all are built totally different. Y'all are way more delicate than we are. Y'all give birth. You know, we the rough ones. So, yes, that's a double standard, Tiffany. That's a double standard. And it's kind of the same boat. A man can't be bisexual. Women can't be.
Yeah, I mean, even at the beginning of time, in most cultures, men have multiple wives and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not uncommon. Like, for instance, when a woman goes to the club, she can get freaky with another woman as they dancing and stuff like that, and not be gay, not be bisexual, not go all the way. But you know what I'm saying? They're rubbing on each other and all that.
I got a good example, Donnie.
Okay, wait a minute. We got a new one in here.
Yeah,
Hold
Sabrina said, just like women, a man can be bisexual too. I mean, you call it whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be your own opinion. In my opinion, I'm not calling a man bisexual. Period. Point blank. I don't care what that nigga say. Nigga, you ain't bi, you gay. I mean, he gonna have to fight me. I don't want to fight no gay niggas though. I don't mean to say it like that. You know,
it's too much to lose. Like think about it. You fight somebody that's gay or whatever the case may be, right? Like, if you lose, bro, that shit gonna scar your pride forever, and it's gonna make you
really think about.
It's gonna make you want to kill dude or her or whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have to body that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't take I mean, listen. Fighting is not just a mental thing. It is also a thing with air. Like, nigga, if you can't breathe, if you're not in condition, a motherfucking tran or whatever you want to call it, nigga, will eat your fucking lunch. And that's why it's important to do some type of physical activity to push yourself every other day or every day. Because if you don't, nigga, somebody's going to take your fucking lunch, nigga. Because as soon as you run out of breath, all you're going to be doing is talking shit as a nigga knocking your teeth out.
Yeah, that's straight or gay. See, for me, it ain't.
No, I mean, I'm saying it's straight or gay, but you can't underestimate a motherfucker that I'd be scared of some situation like that.
For me, it has nothing to do with the win or the loss, bro. It has everything to do with the fact that I am in a physical altercation with a gay man, bro. That just I don't even feel comfortable saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
I mean,
anything,
yeah.
if I know you, it's a what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely.
But other than that, though, you talking about the physical and then the nigga get on top of you. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely.
I ain't got time for that shit, man. For real.
Definitely
But
crazy.
to each his own, though. You know what I'm saying? You can call it whatever you want to call it. I'm saying he's a gay person. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, dog. Everybody gonna have their own opinion about it. Same with the women who, you know, are very promiscuous. Everybody gonna have their own opinion. So it's just one of those things, man. That, you know, it is what it is. People gonna feel different.
Facts. So on another note, right? Like, you know, as we switch gears, it's off of this particular topic. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris announced that they're going to be running for president and vice president again in 2024. Now, to me, I don't understand how they can possibly do that when we're in the worst situation we ever been in. And this motherfucking video right here speaks so much fact to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's all fact. And you just wanted to play this video as we get into our next little thing, and just to, you know, let people marinate on this shit real quick.
I'm making this video to make black people start liking Donald Trump. I just want to make you think.
Full screen.
Remember before Donald Trump ran for president and all kind of black people used to be cool with him? And I mean all kind of black people. But as soon as he ran for president as a Republican, that's when they told you he's a racist. The same people that tell you that little boys can become girls and girls can become boys. The same people that tell you that men can get pregnant. The same people that tell you that you need to kill your baby. That it's okay for grown men to dress and drag and read stories and twerk in front of little children. That black people are too stupid to get voter ID. That black people are at war with the police when we kill each other by the thousands every single year, and the police kill less than 250 of us. That biological men should compete against biological women. That it's okay for 13, 14, and 15-year-old girls to cut their breasts off. That if you get this vaccine in the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one, you won't get sick. And if you don't vote for this old white supremacist president, you ain't black.
And if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
I'm not making this video to make black people start liking Donald Trump.
Interesting. Because I think we're in interesting times. And I think we at a point where, you know, like me, I look at it like this, bro. As a person who's been, and it's not even pro-Trump, just understanding like where we're at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who was Trump was running against and knowing what was about to get ushered in, right? I feel like everybody who was on this Kamala Harris and Joe Biden train needs to just apologize and just say, look, man, we was wrong. We was wrong. And it's okay to admit that, because it's time for us to like unify when it come to that type of time. Like, for us to still be on some Democrat Republican, we need to get off of that type of time. Like, we need to unify now, like, because a lot of y'all, you know, have took the jab, right? Some of y'all haven't. A lot of y'all have, right? And we can now understand that, you know, a lot of y'all have got to be feeling some type of way. You got to be feeling like, damn, like, what did I put in me for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit then came and went, nigga. Like, they don't even, you know, it's came and went. It's over.
They're getting ready for the next round of boosters, ain't they? Moderna, or one of them companies. One of them companies got booster shots coming.
Of course, the pandemics are not going to end. It was all a test, right?
But
at the same time, for niggas that went along with that, just understand, man, just apologize to people who was trying to tell you, right? Who was trying to tell you to chill out, wait, it's going to pass over. It's like a talking point. We're going to get off into this war and all this other shit. They're not even going to be talking about it. Just chill. Y'all wanted to rush and go do certain things. And now, you know, we got to see what happens. But it's just time for everybody to kind of wake up, man. And as colored folk, we need to start unifying ourselves, bro. And that's just really what it is. It's not even about voting for Trump. I ain't even tripping about that. I don't feel like we need to vote for none of these niggas. We don't need to vote, period. Like, this need to be the first election where we have a whole different person that we fucking elect to represent us. And we put all our votes and all our resources as Latinos, as blacks, as everybody that's against the establishment It don't matter if you white, whatever. We need to vote for somebody that's totally outside the box because all these niggas is connected. All these dudes is recycled. Like, why are we voting for old ass Joe Biden? Like, what are we talking about here? Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, Joe old, man.
Joe old than a motherfucker, man. Just an old goddamn dust ball and shit. Like, come on, bro. You think I'm about to vote for you and you didn't put in, inflation, nigga. Eggs is $10 motherfucking dollars, nigga. Is you crazy, Joe? You gotta be crazy. You stuttering every goddamn sentence. You think I'm really about to vote for your old tired ass? Come on, my nigga. So it just, to me, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there just to make people think, DeadBolt ATL, man. I'm gonna always throw that conscious shit in there and make y'all niggas think, man. I'm telling you, it's not all about the celebrity gossip. But this next thing right here, right? This makes me wonder, has hip hop always been working with the feds, bro? Because this was one of my favorite groups coming up. So this right here, when I see this is like killing me softly type shit. Literally killing me fucking softly. When I see my man Prize, you know what I'm saying? That was allegedly, not even allegedly, he admits to being a FBI informant.
Yep.
So how many other motherfucking MCs must get this? How many other MCs was informants? That's the question. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this go to show you, if the Fugees was working with the goddamn government, like, who else is working with the government in hip hop, man? Like, and this whole situation where they got him now indicted on 10 counts of him, you know what I'm saying? Like giving information to the Chinese.
Indicted? You mean found
indicted?
guilty?
Guilty. It's like, what is we talking about here? Where did this shit come from?
Yeah, man. The Grammy-winning artist was accused of attempting to help the Chinese government gain access to influence the United States government. Prize had that much pull, my guy.
Man.
Federal informant, man.
Federal fucking informant.
Crazy, man.
Like, I can't believe it, man. But how many of these dudes was informants back then? Like, honestly, like, how many dudes was really on this type of time? This was a multi-platinum artist right here.
He was the weak link though, but he
was a weak link. I could see him being with the feds.
He was still out of the group. He was the weak link out of the two other people that were with him, but he was still a part of that collective though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, he was still a part of that. So I can't take nothing away from Prize as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying? Because he will always go down as part of the Fugees.
It is kind of
this shit right here though.
Yeah, it do hit different, man. Because I'm telling you, homie is working with the.
Do you remember?
Do
you remember they people? John Forte. You remember that nigga? You remember he got bound up by the feds? You remember, bro?
So.
On the Staying Alive song with Wyclef?
Facts.
Yeah, you remember that? He called a case. I wondered did Prize have anything to do with that?
Man, facts, bro. Like, if he admits working with the FBI, he's probably been working with them bitches for a while. So I want to know how many other niggas, because I wonder about niggas like Jim Jones, who was tied into that Tekashi situation. You feel what I'm saying? I wonder about niggas like Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Like how he beat that murder charge. I wonder about niggas like T.I. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it lets you know now. It's like later on you hear like, this the most unlikely nigga you think will be working with the feds, bro.
And look, I just pulled it up, man. In 2000, Forte was arrested and charged with possession with intent to distribute cocaine and conspiracy to distribute. He was convicted and sentenced to the mandatory minimum, 14 years after being found guilty. Now that we done found out about this shit with Prize, was he the one that was responsible for that conviction? Like,
I think so.
Crazy.
I think so. Like, at the end of the day, man, I think, homie is just in a situation now. I don't know. He admitted himself, like, you know what I mean? But obviously they about to throw him under the bus. He's about to get time. Like time.
And
that's a fucked up way.
You were an informant for the American government. Now you over here with the Chinese. Now you done went the Chinese way. Now you over here talking to them, nigga, telling on us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
Kimbo, man. These folks
Facts.
ain't finna have that. Kiara Jones. Shout out to Kiara Jones, man.
Kiara, what's happening?
Good evening, fellas. How you doing tonight, Kiara?
Oh, he's doing okay, Miss Lady. We doing okay. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, with this situation, man, it is shocking. The Fugees was one of our favorite groups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it's just kind of shocking. It's just let you know that the feds and hip hop go together like butter and sliced bread, right? Can we say that?
Hip hop police.
Facts. It's real. I want to know how many other motherfuckers, like I said, on the record. Hopefully we'll find out soon, because there's a lot of niggas that snitching. That's what the fuck these niggas doing. But this next situation, now look, for all y'all who got a soft stomach, you might need to turn your fucking head, right? But like I said, man, we like to interject what's going on out here in our society, right? Because me and Trav, we are fathers, first off. So at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? We gotta speak on shit like this, man, because this is shit that's troubling me. So if your stomach is soft, you might want to turn around for a second. But this is what's going on. We're gonna play this shit. We're gonna read this comment first. What Tip going with? She on our
Tip
back.
said, "What time is in, man?" She said, "What time is in?" I'm sleepy, but these some good topics. Tip, I don't know, probably in about 30 minutes for real.
No, Tip, for real. We got about like 20 minutes. See, what you need to do is listen to the voices, right? Me and Trav, the voice. You can lay your phone right next to your bed and just listen.
My God.
You ain't got to motherfucking look at us. You already know what we look like, right? We got all our teeth. We got all our hair. We all good right here. So all you got to do is lay the phone next to it, still tune in so you can still be a part of what's going on here, because you know we love you here on the show, girl.
She want to comment, dog. She want to make sure the comments coming in. You know, so we're gonna have to make Tiffany a moderator. We're gonna make email. Email gonna be a moderator, dog. You
E-Man, what's going on, man? Shout out to the best barber in the streets,
dog.
man.
You feel me?
Fuck
We're gonna
going
go
on,
ahead and
E?
let him get on in.
Let E get on in.
But let's see
man.
what this shit is that you talking about.
This is crazy right here, man. Go ahead.
For FVD International. I'm speaking to you from the Palais de Tokyo in Paris. Behind me, you can see an exhibition space. I'm not allowed to film in there. I started to film and the guards told me I had to stop. The reason is that there's a painting in there which shows two children with their hands tied behind their backs being forced to perform oral sex on a grown man. It's an example of the banalization of paedophilia. The French judicial authorities have recently said that this painting should stay, even though an appeal was made against the museum by an organization defending the rights of children. In the name of free expression, therefore, something is now hanging in the public space in Paris, which is designed to banalize the worst forms of sadistic paedophile pornography. FVD demands that this stop, both in the Netherlands, both in France, and I'm the director of FVD.
This is weird. What is this?
It's some weird shit though, bro. Like, but this is what I'm saying. We gotta fight back against this shit. It's a lot of this shit going on in the world, and this shit is coming into our own backyard. This nigga literally getting head from a child in the motherfucking picture, bro. Like grown men and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just make you question, like, what type of fucking world are we really living in? Who really runs this fucking world, and why do they prey on our children? You feel what I'm saying? Like, we can't act like this shit ain't happening. This is a public fucking display right here.
Right.
You feel me? This is a public display. I mean, what you got to say about it, Trav? I know you be kind of, you don't be really wanting to dive on that, but like, is this something that you feel is acceptable art? Because this is how it's being
absolutely
being
not. Absolutely not. This is nowhere near acceptable, dog. I'm glad I don't see none of this type of shit over here in America. Because I don't know what the fuck I would do if I were to walk in a public place and see some shit like that. You know, I ain't really kind of look at that shit. I tried not to. I was kind of shit because that shit was kind of strange to me. But yeah, man, this is some weirdo shit, man.
That's all. Yeah, that's some definitely weirdo shit. I just want, but like I said, we
kind of like the what's your boy last week we talked about it wasn't the Pope. Who the dude was? The priest dude? The Dalai Lama.
The Dalai Lama, that nigga sucking tongues of little boys and shit. What this nigga on, right? On some other shit. But like I said, man, niggas wanted to okay, you at Dominique's house cutting ATL 21. Okay, for sure. Yeah, shout out to, like I said, I think E definitely cuts Dominique Wilkins here, the highlight film for sure. What I was gonna say, like, but yeah, I mean, we just want to highlight this type of shit, y'all. Like this some shit that's going on around here, man, and I don't know if this shit don't offend most people, but this shit like run my stomach the wrong way. That's why I bring it up every episode. Every time I see something new going on, I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, man. That shit crazy, man.
Shit absolutely is crazy. But what's also like just different, like right, to spin the block again on the entertainment side. Like now, this particular person, like one of our favorite films was Belly. I know, I used to love this shit, and it's one of my top 5 black films of all times, right? But could y'all have seen my nigga Kane, you know what I'm saying, being DMX's in that role, and that his role was really manifested about him? He was really hating on the whole role. His whole mind frame was, nigga, fuck this goddamn character, nigga. I want y'all to hear what he thought about this shit. And he was supposed to be DMX's role, which is crazy to me.
Drop it down.
Belly, I want you to be DMX character. This is what he So originally he was like the DMX character, but DMX wasn't out then.
Yeah, you
He was just
you
like,
need to
that's
see
what he
that,
wanted.
Tiffany.
And so then a few months later, he was like, we got this dude named DMX, he the next from New York. It's a New York movie.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna
It was
go in that.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like you talking about authenticity.
Yeah, so he said he's gonna go in that direction. It was cool. At first I was irritated because I'm like, you said you wanted me to whatever.
I'm your word.
Yeah, but he went another direction with DMX, rest in peace. And so he was like, but I got this, this other character. And I was like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? It was the Rico character, but he didn't have all the things going on with him. Hype was like, I got this movie called Belly. I want you to be. I was mad that I didn't have to. I'm young, I'm mad I didn't get the character that I wanted. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna fuck this movie up. I'm just gonna fuck the movie up. I'm gonna have some glass. I'm gonna put on some glasses. I'm gonna be the worst.
Whoa!
I'm gonna be the worst. I'm gonna be the worst country snitching dude that I could ever be. But I'm thinking I'm sabotaging the movie.
Nigga, you would add so much flavor to that bitch.
But Doug, CJ, I'm thinking I'm irritated. I don't like it. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna fuck the movie up. Man, it would
iconic.
It would iconic. I'm like, man, I couldn't even fuck up when I wanted.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Mad.
Crazy how he was actually gonna be the one to fuck the part up, but he actually delivered a legendary part. But shout out to the late great DMX, like he hit that role on the head. Couldn't nobody play Tommy. Nobody.
Yeah, that was perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? X did that. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a dime on these niggas.
Buns. You know what I'm
Buns.
saying? Some speeding, all that.
Crazy. This next situation though is real crazy though, Trav. Like, and this is the definition of a bum ass nigga, like right here.
Oh man, Tiffany said she's never seen Belly. Tiffany, you should be able to watch that maybe on Amazon Prime or
Tiff,
something.
you need to be watching that. Like,
it's
come
out
on
there,
now.
and you need to get you a good. Don't watch Belly 2 with the gang. You want to watch Belly with DMX and Nas.
Facts.
That's the classic joint.
Facts.
Want to watch that.
You definitely want to watch that. Yeah. Definitely get involved. You know what I'm saying? It's a classic. I feel like the top classics for black, and you can make them in any order, right? The top 5 on our side for our generation: Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, New Jersey Drive, Belly, and I'm gonna say Baby Boy. Or I say replace Baby Boy with Paid in Full. But give me 5, like give me 5 or give me something else. No, I'm just saying 5 movies of our generation that were black movies. Like,
I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
For one, you gotta throw New Jack City in there.
That's why I said New Jack City.
You said New Jack City?
Yeah, I said New Jack City. I said Menace to Society. I said Belly. I said Boys in the Hood. And I said New Jersey Drive. And then my second, and then you could put Paid in Full in there. That would be my top 6.
I say Paid in
Anyone.
Full. I enjoyed New Jersey Drive, but I enjoyed Set It Off more than New Jersey Drive.
Facts. That would be an honorable mention for me. Like Set It Off was definitely Set It Off was definitely one of those. Set It Off was definitely one of those. But I think the all
movies, you know what?
I think the all-time favorite one was New Jack City for me. Like I think New Jack City for me was the number one movie of my generation.
Over New Jersey Drive, I'm definitely putting Juice in there. Juice was way harder than New Jersey. I'm putting Juice in there over New Jersey Drive, bro. Juice got to go in there. As far as that kind of movie, you know what I'm saying? Even Above the Rim, we be forgetting about Above the Rim, man. That boy, you know what I'm saying? Pac played a hell of a role in Above the Rim.
Facts.
You know, so
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of movies. What about Juice? What about Juice?
I said Juice. I said I'm replacing New Jersey Drive with Juice all day.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's definitely a few. It's definitely a few. But
Tiffany
like
said she's never seen none of those movies either. Tiffany, you need we need to send Tiffany a $20 gift card so she can rent all these movies or something. And you know,
no, she has a Netflix. You can go right on Netflix and go ahead. Yeah. Well, none of that on Netflix.
A lot of that shit ain't. You know what I'm
Colors.
saying?
Shout out to my nigga Jason for show for tapping in the comment section. Colors. Absolutely. Colors was one of those movies. Definitely, yeah. That's definitely a classic. Definitely
you remember
classic.
you remember Think of the Water? With Fat
about
Joe and, MCA? You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that. What about Jason Lyrics?
Jason Lyrics were cool.
You know?
They gave niggas a taste of the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Before the South really went to popping like that for real. I think they was in Mississippi, wasn't they, or something? Or Tennessee, one. I know they was in the country somewhere.
Okay, and then another one, if we had to round out, because I think we did 9, I think the number 10 would be Players Club.
Ooh, that's a good
Gotta put Players Club in the top 10, man. Gotta put Players Club in the top 10. Yeah, that would be in my top 10. Right there. I mean, you can rank them any way you want to rank them, but I think those will be a solidified top 10. And then you start getting into personal favorites at that point. You feel what I'm saying? But I think if everybody had a universal, speaking on that, that's my top 10. Facts. I don't know how we left that out. Jay, for sure. You right. Man.
I was about to say it, but it's comedy.
I was just about to say that. And you can put,
it's still like a hood movie though. Even though it's comedy, it's still a hood.
It was a black
movie.
Movie. It was one of our iconic movies. How can we ever forget Friday? You know what I'm saying?
Tiffany said, "Now that's my movie."
How you know about Players Club? Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the hardest soundtracks though.
Nigga in that wheelchair was hell, wasn't he?
Remember that song? I'm on. Ice Cube and Master P. Come on, man. Like, make them say, yeah. That's that shit right there. So everybody who fuck with Players Club, definitely that was one of my favorites. I want to know anything else we missing? Is anything else we missing? As far as on, you don't think so? Ain't nothing else we? Okay.
There's a lot of there's so many movies out there, man. You know, I be buying movies.
But yeah. But I'm talking about we missed some universal. Like I missed Friday. I didn't even think of Friday, right? You know what I'm saying? That's like a universal. Like how you forget Friday when you're talking about black films and films that affected our culture. Definitely Friday. And I'm gonna tell you another film we forgot. And you put this in your top 10? What you taking out? House Party has to go in there. The original House Party affected my life in more ways than one. Like that was
that movie, man. That's a classic.
Exactly. It's some classic shit. So what movie goes out of your top 10? Huh? Yeah, I seen the remake. That shit was cheesy.
It wasn't it.
That shit was cheesy. That shit was cheesy. But like, what do you think about what movie you bringing out? You say House Party, you bringing that in your top 10, but what movie you taking out of your top 10?
I don't know, man. A lot of shit, because that started it for me, for real. Back in the day, House Party started all of that for me.
Yeah,
for real. Yeah. A House Party and Boys in the Hood, man.
Yeah.
You know, New Jack City came out kind of like in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? When you talking about House Party, now you talking about late 80s, early 90s. You know
Well,
what I'm
New
saying?
Jack City came
Boys
out
in
like
the Hood.
91. I think they came out around the same year.
80 or 89. I'm finna look it up right now.
No,
I didn't see New Jack City in the movie theaters. I'm gonna say that. I saw House Party and Boys in
We
the Hood
seen
in the
that on
movie
our big
theaters.
screen TV. No cap, man. Shout out to my pops. We got the big screen Hashitashi Trav, and he had bought New Jack City.
91. Yeah, it came out in 91.
Yeah, we bought the New Jack City movie to watch it on the. He bought a brand new big screen. Remember watching that in our living room with the old school fan blowing loud as fuck.
Tiffany said Baps. I guess that's for the ladies.
Ooh, I mean Baps. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That shit
Wait
was
a
cool.
minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That was cool.
If we gonna go Baps, then are we talking about? Do we bring Boomerang into the equation with Eddie Murphy and Halle Berry?
Man, that's classic shit, man. Nigga, if you go Boomerang, you got to go Coming to America.
Well, if you gonna go Coming to America, then I gotta flip it. Do we put in Booty Call?
No, we put in this right here. One boy said, "Who remember Leroy the Last Dragon?" Wow,
Jason, for sure. You already know. Who remember the Last Dragon?
Man,
for sure. I gotta look. I'm gonna take a shot to that
movie. Matter of fact, I have the Last Dragon on Blu-ray unopened. I done had that shit for years. I got like a collector's edition. Never opened that shit. That shit sitting over in my movie box right now.
Let me ask the comment section, right? And I'm gonna ask Trav this too. What is your number one urban movie of all time?
That's a hard question, bro.
Of all time, it don't matter. Yeah,
urban. What do you mean?
Like what
urban?
we're talking about? What we're talking about? I consider
hood
urban movies. Well, no, you can't say hood movies because if I'm gonna do hood movies, I gotta put I'm Bout It in there, right?
I mean,
I gotta put I'm Bout It on there. I gotta put I'm Bout It in there.
I'm Bout It.
I gotta put.
Blocking.
I gotta put. Okay, Baller Blocking. I gotta put. I got the hookup, original one.
Yeah, that went to the movies though. The other I'm Bout It and Baller Blocking didn't know.
Right,
you gotta
put
Foolish.
We're talking about hood movies.
Foolish in there.
Yeah, facts. Foolish was that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What about Choices?
Choices.
What about Choices? That's 3 6 Mafia.
They killed Juicy J. Yeah.
Yeah,
they killed Juicy J.
You know what I'm saying? So but I want to know. Okay, Girls Trip. Okay, so that's Tiffany's favorite movie. Kingdom Come. Shout out to Sabrina. So we got Kingdom Come.
Would you say Bad Boy is a black movie?
Nah.
No, you want to say that?
That was too commercial. But it was black. But I can't put that in the category of hood.
So you saying a hood? You saying a?
I'm just saying
urban movie. I mean, my top movie like that, bro.
Well, what about
do we put Boys in the Hood? That's it. Boys in the Hood. Man, Boys in the Hood was so real and so emotional, especially for me at that time, because my older brother was going through certain shit with gang banging. I hadn't made it there just yet. I was a jit, but I seen people dying and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I seen what was kind of like before me and still kind of went that fucking route. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
saw the stupid shit and still went that route.
Was unique back then. This was before. I mean, shout out to the street. Like this was before social media, so gang banging was definitely unique. We all went down that path. I mean, I did juvenile time. Like it's real. Like, but yeah. So okay. So I mean,
he said, "How old are y'all?" I've never heard of
okay, wait a minute. Whoa, Tiff. Now you're getting a little too personal now, there, girl. You're getting a little too personal. Just know we nowhere near senior citizens, and we can play. That's all
I was going to see explicit. I was going to see rated R movies in 1993, though. I might have been a little too young. You know what I'm saying? But I was young, getting up in there.
I'm an 80s baby. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, my favorite movie for real, I'm gonna say, was New Jack City, and I think the reason why is it's just because of the iconic role of Nino Brown. I feel like Nino played that role, man. Wesley Snipes played that role like none other, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he said, "Man, I'm gonna cancel that bitch and I'm just gonna get me another one," like, just classic fucking lines that this man dropped in that fucking.
That nigga said, "If I were you, I'd be looking for the pimples on the booty."
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like he was ruthless. I hate that he got killed at the end by a bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he snitched and shit like that, right? But ultimately, man, you know, Nino was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? G Money was a sucker, and that's the way that shit ended.
Help me, Scotty, they gonna kill me. I remember
facts.
that.
You already know, Jay. You know what I'm saying? So that's my favorite joint. So if nobody ain't gonna speak on their favorite joints, Trav, you going with Boys in the Hood, which would
I'm gonna go with Boys
be
in the
my
Hood.
second, and my third would be Menace to Society. You feel what I'm saying?
But them like the three though. Them top three
Yeah,
though.
them the top three if you rank it either way. Like them are the top three. And Friday, I know people want to say Friday, and you got to put comedies in there, right? Friday would be my number 4, and my number 5 would, for me, would be. If I had to give my top 5. I think, man, my last one would have to be Juice. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, them is my top 5. Trav, your top. I know you said Boys in the Hood.
I can't really. It's hard, man. It's so because it's so many.
It's hard, but the people they want to know. They want to know, Trav.
Probably Boys in the Hood. Probably Boys in the Hood. Mental
Number
Society,
one.
House Party.
House Party.
Shit. I don't know, man.
Friday.
I can't even think of 3 more. I like Friday. Yeah, I like the second Friday better than the first one though. I like when he met Day Day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you like
when he met Day Day, that shit got real stupid. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say he rounded them 10. You know what I'm saying? They clean though. But yeah, I like the second Friday over the first Friday, even though the first Friday, you know, that's a classic though.
Okay, that's a classic. You
yeah,
definitely right. That's classic. That's classic.
Classic, bro.
That's classic
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
That's classic time. That's classic time. Now this situation right here, though. Now as we move on, I know y'all got to hear our movie picks and shit like that for y'all, like Tiffany, who has not seen most of these movies. Make sure y'all check them out. I think y'all be pleasantly surprised. But this next situation, man, is the horror story about not fucking with a nigga that stands on 10, right? Like this nigga right here, I feel is a permanent user, like how he did old girl and where he moved him to. But we gonna let y'all be the judge of this. Trav, let's run this clip right here, man.
Other side of real estate.
Bro. We was in the trenches. Now we in this.
I gotta get a lawyer. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. We staying here.
I'm not staying here.
We staying here.
Go get these keys or whatever from him because you're gonna sell this house.
I know. I'm getting
or
the
I'm gonna get a
keys.
lawyer. I'm
You know what
not doing
saying?
it.
Chill out.
Go get my
Don't
money.
put your hands on me.
Go get my money.
All
Go
right, this is
get.
just she don't put her
Give
hands on me.
me.
Chill out. Okay, listen.
Get,
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
care about
Everybody
it.
gonna see this.
I don't care.
good.
Get my money back because you're
Everybody gonna see this.
disrespectful.
All right, bro.
You will be laughing the way
Get
you
the
will be
keys.
lost.
Get the
Get my
keys.
money back.
Take the keys.
He's not staying here. You're not staying here.
What we gonna
Get
say?
the keys because I will get a
Okay,
lawyer.
no, what we
I will
gonna
get a
say?
lawyer. You did not get my signature on this house.
Where we gonna stay?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
All right, you figure it out. I'm staying here.
You're not
Get
staying
your
here.
lawyer.
If you stay here, it's over.
I already signed it already. It's over.
If you stay here, it's over. If you stay here,
It's
it's
over.
over.
Get the lawyer. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Get the lawyer. Call a lawyer. Whatever you gotta do. I signed the paperwork. Your money is just as good as my money. My money is as good as your money. We already know already. Now you start crying.
It's all my money. You ain't got nothing to it.
That's what I'm saying.
You think that barbershop money got me? That's my money.
No, bro. I got the keys, bro. I'm
Get
good.
it. Get my money back.
Man, come on. Let's go. Go get the
my
stuff.
money back.
Bro, we moving in here, bro. Just give me the keys, bro. We moving in here, bro. She be all right, bro. All right, thanks for being visible. Congratulations.
The other side of real estate.
So did he take her money and get the house?
Yes, he did, man. And you heard what homie said. Homie said, my money or your money is my money. I thought this was, like this is a plain sign of disrespect. Ladies, you got to look for these type of red flags. Now, I'm all about being in the trenches with your man. Like, I believe that you should be in the trenches with your man. Like, if you dealing with a nigga and y'all in the trenches together, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want Don Peoplez to come do the wedding, I'm gonna come do that motherfucker for y'all. But I don't feel that like when your man do dumb shit like this, you gotta know these red flags. You should have known that this nigga was on some dumb shit like that. Now, even though y'all done purchased this house, this is a real estate, this is a property, it does look like y'all on the middle of the street in the middle of the hood. And for what y'all probably paid for it, y'all could have probably been living somewhere else. And why didn't she have her, like, why wasn't she able to kind of have a say in what's going on? That's the question.
He surprised her, man. I got you a house with your money. Aren't you happy? She
How
should
can you
be
be happy in this
happy that
situation?
he put forth the initiative to even do that, man. Yo, she probably didn't have no plans on really being with his ass like that, though. I did hear something about marriage, but yeah, there's a shady move for old boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, does he have access to her bank accounts or what's going on here? Because it got to be something fishy like that. And now she feel like she done took the L, which obviously she has. If that's not where she wants to stay, now is this a breakup, Donnie? Is the relationship over with?
Absolutely, this is a breakup. This
In
is
the chat,
definitely a breakup.
in the chat, anybody in the chat, man, comment, man, over with, or could you work it out?
Is this over with? That's what I want to know. If somebody do you like that, okay. Shout out to Sabrina. What she go with?
First of all, why he even had access to all her funds and it's not her husband? And what man want to spend his woman's money like that? Don't buy me shit with my money.
Drop a bomb for Sabrina.
Oh, that's a bomb and some cloud.
Yeah, don't spend the money. You know what I'm saying? And then you spend the money on something we don't agree with, nigga. Please,
God damn it.
Jason, for sure.
If they share an account, a lawyer is pointless.
Facts. I agree.
Sabrina said, "Over.
It's over.
Done. She getting up out of there.
It's over. It's gone."
As
Yeah,
a man,
like
I
she
feel the
said,
same way too.
I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, homeboy, like, come on, man. Who want to live in a spot like this, bro? Like, you living on a motherfucking corner on a major road. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you in the city, people driving by all day. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to live there? It look like you got a hot boy charge. You know they gonna peel that bitch. Like, is you sick, my nigga? I would love to know. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, what's one of the comments I see? First one, CJ is my realtor. The situation is disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Well, Trav, you moved it, so obviously I can't.
Yeah, my bad,
it.
dog. Yeah, I'm trying to find what you read. I'm over here moving.
Oh, no. It's cool. Yeah, but basically, CJ, my realtor, said the situation is disturbing. Yes, it is, man. Like, women should not be getting taken advantage of like that, man. Like, goddamn, my nigga, you could have let her pick the house. Obviously, you know, like, it's not your money, like she said. Why are you motherfucking picking the house? Like, that's the question. Like, I got for this dude. Like, why are you picking the house? I mean, man, to me, it is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. This next thing is crazy too, though. You know what I mean? And I want to know, this is real. Like, I want to know in the comments. The survey says that 33% of women go on dates to get free food. Ladies, this is your chance to motherfuckers have something to say. Are y'all going on dates for free food? Let's listen to this right here, and let's hear what you got to say about this, man. Let's find out y'all
using
going
these
on
dates
dates
to get a free meal or to kill some time.
Women going on dates to simply get free meal.
1/3 of women in a new survey admitted to going out on a date just for a free meal. They were hungry.
No romantic interest.
And there's a lot of guys out there that brag about seeing a different girl every single weekend. But you need to understand, bro, she doesn't like you. She's keeping you around because she's bored and you're convenient to her. You need to stop chasing women every single weekend and focus on yourself. Go to the gym. Become a fucking savage. Read books like Power versus Force. Stop chasing validation from all of these different females. When you're not around them, you have no value because you put all your value in your ability to get women. Push yourself, man. Focus on yourself. Become the best version of yourself.
Women are just using these dates to get a free meal or to.
I want to know, man, are women in 2023 going on dates to get free meals? I want to know.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Is that what they're doing?
You know this, Donnie. A lot of women going on.
Yeah,
dates.
I mean, but I want to know. I want to know.
If it's even some brothers out there going on dates to get free meals. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know, you
They're going on dates for free meals.
Women that
that's what
pay
they doing.
Like they wait.
That's what they doing in 2023. Is that what they doing?
Hey man, you know, different stuff for different folks, man. You know.
So I mean, ladies, is going on a date with a guy that you don't see yourself being with, is it worth it if he's taking you to a certain restaurant and you know you're gonna get a free meal? I'm real curious to know this shit.
What's the high dollar restaurants in Atlanta, Donnie? You know, I don't go nowhere. What we looking like? Nobu, STK,
Roof
Chris. Oh, see, that's old school. That ain't even really. That's low.
Oh, okay. Well, what the fuck? I'm just throwing it. Nigga, I'm throwing it out there. I'm just talking about shit that I would go to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on me, goddamn. But yeah, I mean, I want to know though. Like, is that what niggas is or females is doing? Is they still in 2023 going on dates for that? Okay, Tiff, way to fucking chime in. I know it's late and you up. What's up?
Tiffany said, can't agree. I only go on dates with someone I'm interested in, and I definitely don't need him to pay for my food unless he wants to. Well, Tiffany, you are one of those women that aren't looking for free meals because they are out here, and you know they out here, and you probably know a couple of women who laugh and joke about this type of shit.
Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we all know people is on the men's side too. I know men that be laughing and joking about the same type of shit. And they be trying to say they pimping, but nigga, you really ain't, nigga. How you pimping a motherfucker that you got feelings for? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Makes no sense, my guy. Makes
Like,
absolutely no.
Hey,
It makes
boy,
absolutely.
damn it.
It makes absolutely no sense, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, you know, like for women to still be doing this in 2023. I feel like it's crazy. I feel like it's crazy.
Women like food. I bet
Yeah,
a
they love
woman.
it.
I bet a woman invented the word foodie.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
like
and that's why I tell men, when you going on a first date with a woman, man, don't get tricked out of your square, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm not saying you're supposed to take a woman to McDonald's on a first date, but you definitely, if a woman suggests a restaurant that you know it's like a restaurant that's on the time of like, yo, I really fuck with you, and this is why we're here. Don't get tricked out of your square. Keep it simple. Cheesecake Factory.
I got a question.
You know, goddamn. What's the other one? It's on top of my head. Goddamn.
What that? What you talking about, Donnie? Expensive?
No, I wasn't saying expensive. I was just saying like I feel like a good first date is like a Cheesecake Factory type date, or Mexican.
I don't think that's bad.
Or Mexican. Like if you like Mexican, I think Mexican is a great first date because everybody like Mexican. You can have some drinks and you can get some food and you can keep the bill under $100. And I think that's appropriate for the first date. Now, second, you know, as you progress in the relationship, obviously you care about this person. You willing to spend your bread. Of course, you're supposed to, you know, go to the South cities and you know, different restaurants, Papa Do's of the world, and you know, show your love for your girl at that point. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing wrong with a Jim and Nick's. It ain't nothing wrong with a Don Telio's. It ain't nothing wrong with spots like that. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like on the first date where you keeping it simple because you don't even know if you're gonna like this person. That's the thing about it.
That's my problem then, huh? You know what? On first dates,
Like think about it. On the first date, you don't even know if you're gonna like this person.
Jason Faso said Burger King.
You feel what I'm saying? You don't even know if you're gonna like this person. So if you don't know,
there we go right there. Take me to STK for the first date. You know what I'm saying?
See, Tiffany's goddamn high class. She high class. You better take her. You better take her to motherfucking STK.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop a gem on any fellas in the chat. Donnie, you know, I don't know if you do this also, but first dates, I usually like to do. I want to interact with you in a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be a team building activity. We might go somewhere where it takes teamwork to make the dream work. Let me see how you act in that kind of setting. You know what I'm saying? I want to be somewhere where I can have a conversation with you. We can kind of laugh. We might be having a couple of drinks. You can get something to eat also if you want to. But I need activity.
Right.
I don't want to sit at the dinner at dinner. Dinner is actually kind of boring to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the
I do think
kind of guy though. You know
you know
what
what
I'm
though?
saying?
You know what though? I do
Cool
think
every
like an
now and then.
activity. I do think an activity is the best thing though when you first start.
Activity. Gotta
Like
do
you know what I'm saying?
something,
You
bro.
first start, it's good to have a team building activity, something that you can get involved with and you know be on that type of time. Like you said, being at a dinner or something mundane, it just ain't what's up.
Sabrina said, "This is why I treat myself to places like Pappadeaux's and Marbello's. If I said that right, if it's Marbello's or if it's Marbello's, and whatever the hell else I'm craving, I don't need a man for a meal. Hell, we can have drinks. I want to get to know you. Shout out to you, Sabrina. That's how it's
Shout out Miss
supposed
Crawford. Yeah, she wanted,
to
like I said,
be.
you want to get to know a motherfucker. It ain't about the meal per se. You know, just having a good ambiance where you could sit down and have that conversation, I think is very, very important, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for women that's still out here just trying to get a meal, you losing. You definitely losing.
What about
that's
a woman that's just trying to get some drinks? You trying to get a bitch some food.
Oh
She
yeah,
like,
they all motherfuckers. Y'all
look,
already
she's
know.
like, nah, next
See
time.
that shit.
I
I'm
want
gonna
them to
tell
eat
you
on the
though.
other
See,
side.
when getting a drink could go wrong on your ass though. Because one thing about alcohol, that shit will creep up on your ass. How you doing something strange for a piece of change? So don't
You
play
know what I'm
yourself on no motherfucking drinks. I remember some true shit. I remember I motherfucking went in the club. I was a young nigga. I was about like 17. I went in that motherfucker. I said, man, you know what? I'm short on cash. I said, I'm gonna say it's my motherfucking birthday. Nigga, everybody and their mama was giving me motherfucking
love.
drinks.
I know
Showed
they
me
did.
love. And when they showed me love, I had to get carried out that bitch. I was so motherfucking drunk. I'm earling in the corner, all type of dumb shit. So that's when motherfucking goddamn keeping
Keeping nigga real goes wrong
on your ass, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But this situation right here, man, I think is crazy on a different type of time. Chicago, man, is at a different type of place, man. And I really think if it's going to be a martial law situation or something like that, it's definitely going to be ran out of Chicago. With the rioting and stuff that's been going on, Chicago is turning into a third world city. And with the Chicago mayor-elect, Brandon Johnson, he defends the rioters and looters. And this is what this man had to say.
Raising children is wrong. We have to keep them safe as well. Have you ever taught middle school? I have. Have you ever raised young people? Do you understand the risk that young people take just because they're young? Do you know that home plate is at the bottom of my stairs? I found that out when my son was sliding down those stairs trying to score. They're young. Sometimes they make silly decisions. They do. And so we have to make sure that we are investing to make sure that young people know that they are supported. Immunizing children is wrong.
I still don't know what he said in the beginning. What did he say, Donnie?
I mean, the fact I just wanted to bring up what he's basically
one
saying
word
is that we're demonizing these children that's fucking looting.
Okay, so look, Tiffany says, I missed this one right here. Tiffany says she love her good Henny and Coke.
Leave a good little Henny and Coke, girl.
We'll start telling the bartender, man, double up on the Henny, on the shot of Henny.
Man,
Two
we
shot,
double
double
that
shot.
shit. But I'm gonna
Double
tell
shot.
you something. A bartender got a good way of reading the situation. If he know that you with somebody and y'all vibing, he gonna make her drinks extra
right.
strong to
Yeah.
make sure that
Right.
y'all have a great motherfucking night. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
That's
You know what I'm
what
saying?
it's
It's
all
about vibing, having a great, safe, protected night. You know what I'm saying? But this situation right here, just briefly to speak on it before we get back into this type of talk, because I had something. I should have ran that before I ran this, but hey, fuck it. Y'all gonna fuck with it anyway. But Brandon Johnson, he defends the rioters. And my thing is, listen, people that's doing this type of thing, y'all got to understand what's going to come on top of it. What's going to come on top of it is they're going to give y'all curfews. They're going to have robots patrolling outside of y'all house. All this type of shit is what's really going to be going on because y'all out here doing dumb shit. And Chicago, man, I think Chicago out of control. I think it's just to the point where what do we do about Chicago at this point? I don't think it's nothing can be done. These niggas are stupid. They tearing up their own shit.
I mean, you know, it's a lot of crime going on in that city, man. It's bad. It's been bad.
Yeah, because I got family in Trav. Now you was just up there. You know, you had a little thing you was doing up there. So you was just up there recently the last few years. Is Chicago a city where you would suggest anybody to move to?
Yes.
Or is the perception of Chicago overblown from shit like this and what we see on the internet?
I think it is. Yes. I think it's way overblown. Being that I was up there, to be honest with you, Donnie, I came back to Atlanta and saw way more crime when I came back home. And I was up there for a couple months. It wasn't like what we see. Now that did have matter of fact, that's when they shot old boy at the jail. I forgot the rapper name. He had to call a couple of bodies though. They caught him coming up out of Cook County Jail. I think his grandma and his son and his girlfriend had bought him out. They caught him coming outside the jail.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? At the jailhouse. That's when that shit happened. But it wasn't really no motion in the streets like that. You had your typical murder. But when I came back home to Atlanta, every morning, nigga, murder, break-in, B&E, robbery.
All that
you know what I'm
type
saying?
of shit.
Murder, child. Down here we have a problem with sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Every morning, nigga, like it's still to this day, right now, bro. I watch the news every day, and it's a murder. There's several every morning, bro. So
it's definitely getting freaky out in these streets. But I just think we can't give.
All right, Tiffany, good night. We enjoyed you.
Enjoyed the topics, Tiff. Definitely, man. Thanks for hanging out on the live stream, obviously. But yeah, this situation, man, as we about to get ready to round it out and get into our fuckery, we got a few more topics, man, for those who are hanging on live for the nightcap. But you know, I just don't think, man, we should make these kids feel like they're innocent. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you tearing down your own communities, your own stores and shit like that, where you got to go get food and supplies and shit, that don't make no sense to me. It's like you ain't taking this to the white neighborhoods and other neighborhoods where, you know, this shit is accepted, so to speak. It just ain't working like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all staying in y'all neighborhoods, tearing y'all neighborhoods down. This shit is stupid. But
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on this shit. This though right here, they're gonna be the last topic before we get into the fuckery and close out the show on the live stream side. But this right here, man, I want to know, man, like, is y'all rocking with this, man? Man cooked a home cooked meal for his woman, and she's upset because she expected to go to Capitol Grill on their second date. That meal looking good too, man. What's she on, man? Trav, let's run it.
What's so bad about me deciding to cook a home cooked meal for my girl?
No, everything is bad about it. Just someone said because it's our second date.
So what?
I expected you to take me to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill
when?
on another day. We went out last.
Where she take me out and do more?
I'm keeping my word.
No, you're
You
not
haven't
keeping your word.
You haven't
No,
even.
you're not.
You don't even know that yet.
Wait, no. Listen, you see this?
I see it. It's amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks black, brown, crusty, dusty.
It looks
musty.
like you just want something to complain about to me.
It's not that I want something to complain about, but I expect you to stick by your word.
I am sticking by my word.
No, this is our second date.
Exactly. So how do you know?
And we're not going.
How do you know that though?
Because I'm here. What do you mean? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort of you cooking,
right.
But I wanted to go out with you. I want to have
and
fun.
we will, but I wanted to cook for you. I want to show you that. I want to show you versatility. It's easy for me to take you out.
This is too no.
Yes, it's easy for me to take you out.
Okay, it's easy for you.
It takes a lot more thought to cook for somebody, right? That's all I'm saying.
I do not want this. You hear me? I don't want this. I expected more from you, and that's that. Like, come on.
So you wait until I cook up this meal just for you to decide that you don't.
I
told you we were coming to my house. What did you think?
That we're going to the Capitol Grill,
and
like,
we will go there eventually. But tonight you're at David's house eating.
Okay, Donnie, this went on way too long for this to be a second date. I don't know what bro was thinking about, but she would have already been up at my house, my nigga, if it was that much of a problem. I ain't got to get the box. I'm straight. You a bullet I dodge, bitch. Matter of fact, let me put your food in a to-go box, and you can eat it if you like. heat it up in the
Facts.
morning.
Or
with
you can feed
me,
it to your dog.
somebody.
You right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you right about that,
Like,
dog.
that's
Like,
too much. It's already too much back and forth for a second date. He supposed to nip that right on in the bud. You know what
nipped
I'm
it in the
saying?
bud, man.
Like,
Nipped
ain't
it in the
nobody
bud.
finna,
Nipped
ain't
it
nobody
like
finna do all
hustle,
that
bro.
damn talking like that. Like,
I
this is a
mean,
problem with some. Like, yeah, man. My bad. Now, go ahead.
No. I mean, you're right. I mean, I think this shows the problem in 2023 when it comes to dating. It's like my man made it looked like a nice meal. You know what I'm saying? He had some wine. You know what I'm saying? He was ready. You know, he put some thought into it, and for her to come at him like that, I just feel like it's crazy. Now, on the flip side, though, we got to play devil's advocate. Now, if he lied to her and said, "Oh yeah, baby, come on through. I'm gonna take you to Capitol Grill," and you was on some cheap shit, my nigga,
Got some bullshit,
and you motherfucking wanted to goddamn say, "Fuck it, I got some steaks, broccoli, and some mash in the freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and make that shit, twist that shit on up." You know what I mean? Like if that's what you was on, shame on you, my nigga.
Shame on you. I
So
agree.
that because you heard her say that, she was like, "Oh, I thought we was going to Capitol Grill." So if you had her mind set on or something, you should have motherfucking followed through.
Sabrina said, it sounded like he made a promise he didn't keep. Nothing wrong with him cooking, but don't tell me you taking me somewhere and then switch up, though.
Don't switch up. Yeah, I agree with Sabrina. You can't switch up. Like if you
can't.
If you told her right, if you told her like, "Yo, baby, we going to Capitol Grill," you feel what I'm saying?
Tiffany said
she
she
was going to
crazy.
bed.
Right. Tiffany said she was gone. She still tapped in. Tiffany said she crazy as fuck. When I get a man, I pray he do this. It will be good night for him for sure.
Facts.
Okay, Tiffany. I definitely prefer an in-home date night over going out. It's more romantic to me. Might be a little more safer too, huh?
Yeah, drop a bomb for the traditional, man. I love it. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's talking about okay, good night now.
Okay,
right,
yeah.
Tip.
Peace out. Go ahead and go on bed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lock somebody up in the morning, right? But at the end of the day, this situation, to me, I personally feel like she is ungrateful, bro. But it reflects on what's going on. Like she still should have been grateful that he took the time to cook and stuff like that. But we don't know their history. Like what's kind of this nigga been flaking their whole little relationship? Like the first date he was on some bullshit. She gave him a second chance.
But no, he said they went out. He said they went out their first date. That's what he said. They said that. And she wanted to go to Capitol Grill the second date.
Okay. Shout out to Capitol Grill, man.
Look who back. Look who done came back. She just said good night 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany came back. She said
that let us know. Hey, hold up, though. That let us know our show is good. Goddamn tonight, ain't it?
She said, but even if his mind changed
yeah.
and he decides to cook, I'll still be appreciative. But that's just me, though. That's what's up. That's what's up, Tip.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, definitely.
Sabrina said she just ain't feeling him. And I kind of believe that too, though, Sabrina. It's a little, that's why I said there's too much heat going on in the room. She would have had to get up out the crib. I ain't even finna deal with all this shit on no second date. We talking about date number 2?
Yeah. Date number 2?
Man, come on, Shawty.
Come on,
you know
baby.
what I'm saying?
Come on, baby.
I ain't even calling you no Uber if you ain't drive. I'm gonna call you a Hispanic taxi. You know what I'm saying? One of them
Iglesias coming to get your ass, goddamn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
One of them
with the taxi on the top of the motherfucker. I'm definitely not taking you on with that.
I don't got time for that shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely, man, we appreciate obviously everybody tapping in on a live stream, man. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the topics is crazy. We appreciate the chat, the momentum. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. We got to get into this fuckery, man. You know the fuckery has no bounds, has no motive, has no rhyme or reason. It's just crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into this fuckery before we close it. Obviously, man, this first one, you know what I'm saying? Both of the fuckeries kind of focus on babies, and I don't even mean in the right way. You feel what I'm saying? This one right here, man, is just I find crazy. Mother reveals that she saves hundreds of dollars a month by feeding her baby crickets. Did y'all hear that, Trav? We got some crickets that you like I'm talking about crickets. Those. That's what she's feeding the baby. The baby eating crickets. And she's saving a pretty penny. Now, we didn't talk about the cricket farms and stuff that's being built all across the country because, believe it or not, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a little dirty secret. America's getting ready to feed y'all motherfuckers crickets.
What
They
country?
blowing
What
up
country is this though? It's got to be in a foreign country.
No, probably in America. Probably in America. But what I'm saying is, if you look it up though, in America, right now, cricket farms are being built all across the country, and they're blowing up all the egg, the chicken, the beef, and every other plant, and they're getting ready to feed niggas roaches and fucking crickets.
Crickets the new hot dogs.
I'm trying to tell you, my nigga.
Might
So
be hot dogs already.
What she doing is she just ahead of the time when it comes to this shit. You feel me? She's saving money now because everybody playing this inflation rate in the grocery store. But what she doing is she's saving some money because she's like, man, fuck it, I gotta feed them crickets. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely gotta get the fuckery for that. It's feeding the little baby crickets. How dare you?
That's a wild one.
Feed them motherfucking crickets.
But especially if you're saving hundreds, you have hundreds to spend on good food. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So what is the problem? But she says
there's a whole bag of motherfucking crickets though.
she has insisted that the tot loves eating the bugs.
Yeah, I mean facts. But what I'm saying is, if you think about it, they could be ahead of the curve, bro. Because if they're getting ready to feed us crickets, they just ahead of the curve. Because I'm seeing all type of shit get cooked on the grill now. I was about to put some shit on here where they had the fucking rat wrapped in fucking rice roll and all type of shit. Like you got to think about it. If it ain't shit to eat out here, what niggas gonna eat? Niggas gonna eat crickets, bugs, all type of dumb shit, nigga. And that shit gonna be good to you. Especially you put that shit on the grill with some motherfucking charcoal, goddamn. It's gonna be on a whole different type of time. But this next situation right here, bro. Like, come on. Like I told y'all, this was about the babies. This gotta be the fuckery, even though this is a good fuckery to me, but it's a fuckery nonetheless. This situation right here where homeboy goddamn doing the most with his newborn, and he decided to drop a stack of hundreds on the newborn as they just first goddamn getting into the world. They just seeing nothing but money. They getting the definition of make it rain.
Donnie, this is definitely unsanitary. He putting all that dirty money on his brand new baby.
Look, he like, yeah, baby, you got it
at all.
Right, nigga shit.
Straight
nigga shit.
Straight nigga shit. Like you just said, this is definitely nigga shit. Now, what is this supposed to bring good luck to the baby? The baby supposed to make hundreds of dollars throughout his life? Because I don't get it. I mean, obviously they did it. They tried to get them a viral moment. They got something. You know what I'm saying? It's posted on academics page. So they got there, but they are getting clowned all over the world for this bullshit. Black Twitter is eating their ass alive. I seen this shit on Twitter. Man, them motherfuckers, Twitter don't care. They cutthroat over there. They make you want to commit suicide, bro. They talk about shit.
It's so crazy. Yeah, this dude right here is completely unsanitary. I mean, obviously putting money on his baby is gross, bro. I don't know what you was thinking. I guess you wanted to flex some cash, but I mean, obviously putting it on the baby like that, it's just crazy. So you definitely get the fuckery for this shit right here. This next situation, and this goes to the females right here, because y'all put niggas in this type of situation, right? A nigga could be telling the truth. A nigga could be totally honest with y'all, right? Let y'all know what's going on, but y'all gonna think a nigga fucking with a bitch. And this is what's so crazy about it. And a black man gets pulled over by the police for running a red light, and his girlfriend calls him through the traffic stop and says, nigga, you lying, because she hear a female in the background. Trav, do we got some audio?
Babe, call me back. I'm dealing with the police. Man, they don't want to talk to you. I ran a red light.
She said you're lying.
Yeah.
I see why you're.
Can y'all talk to her? Hey, babe, I ran a red light, and they want to talk to me. Man, babe, I ran a red light. She think I'm with a female.
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah, she think I'm with. Babe, I'm with a female. I'm getting pulled over by the car.
I see why you're arguing with her.
Yeah. Babe, all right, I'm sorry.
FaceTime her real quick. I'll let you FaceTime her.
Oh, he said he gonna let me FaceTime you. I'm arguing with you on some bullshit. Look, I don't think this can't be a female. I don't think that's a female. No, I'm a female? Hey, you trying to get me taken to jail. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Shit. All right. All right, hey, dude, we're gonna just because you're having a bunch of other trouble with her. Hey, hang on, now. She knows now. So I don't want to talk to her anymore. Slow it down. Pay attention. All right, you're gonna kill somebody. All right. You have a good night.
Have a good night, Angelo. Thank you.
Shout out to the motherfucking cop, man,
He's
for
being
keeping
pretty cool. He
it
said he was
G. Shout out to the fucking cop for keeping it G, man. I mean, at the end of the day, homie, I mean, like, look, ladies, y'all put niggas in a fucking pickle, right? This homie right here, he got the police on him. Black Lives Matter in this motherfucker, right? And y'all putting him under this type of stress. He can't even get out the mess he in. Like I just feel like that's just some fuckery on y'all part for that.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's some fuckery, ain't it, Trav?
Yeah, it is, man.
That's some goddamn fuckery. And the last one.
Brandon said, ain't nobody going through all that. Good night.
Facts. Ain't nobody going through all that. Ain't nobody doing all that. The last fuckery, though, obviously, bro, like this right here is the definition of you just gotta go to the fucking club either to make your money, you know, you need to feed the family, whatever the fuck you need to do, right? Or you about to kick it. But do you feel like this is necessary for you to do? Like you going out and this is what the fuck you gotta do. So you gonna leave your goddamn baby in the club so you can go goddamn party and do what the hell you need to do. Is we serious right now? Trav, man, let's play this shit.
That's a whole baby, bro. Whole baby. Motherfucker got a whole baby in the car at the strip club. That's fucked up, man. Whoever this is, man, they need their ass beat, bro. And it's the tag number.
Alabama.
I want to see who's gonna come out that bitch. I'm like, bro, I want to see who's gonna come out. They got a whole baby in the back seat of the motherfucking car.
That shit is crazy.
With the windows up while they in the strip club. Boy, that's trifling ass shit.
Wow.
Damn, the strip club. Like, come on, man. Is
That's
we
crazy,
serious?
man. That's crazy.
That's
whole
crazy.
baby in the back seat of the goddamn car, man. While they in the look.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get the fuckery for this, man. You got
gotta get the fuckery for that, man.
You got the whole baby in the back seat, sleep while you in the strip club. Now it's fucked up, man, because I can imagine that they was probably in the strip club. Maybe I would think they probably was a dancer. You know what I'm saying? But if they wasn't a dancer, I give a dancer a little bit of a pass because we don't know their situation. They couldn't have had no money. They could have been on the street, whatever, right? So this might have been the only option. But if you was a trick ass motherfucking nigga in the strip club and you like, man, let me go run in here, man, leave my baby in here while I go throw some money. Oh my God, you the worst nigga.
You the worst nigga.
You the worst nigga, man, in the world, my guy. So we don't know what side this plays on. Like I said, if it's a stripper, she trying to motherfucking get a couple dollars to feed her kid, then we can't knock her because we don't know if she got anybody in her life to take care of the kid, watch over the child while she do what her do, etc. You know what I'm saying?
I do knock her because guess what? If you working and nigga, you can bring your kid up in there with you.
They gotta be somewhere. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not a club. They got a club full of women.
So okay,
nigga,
so do you think this was a stripper?
Beat.
Do you think this was a stripper? You think this was a motherfucking trick ass nigga?
Look,
like, which one you think it was?
It might have been somebody going to the club to make a play right quick. Like they got to go drop off. I'll be right back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they could have just called them running in and running out.
Running in, running out.
Okay,
right.
so that's the three scenarios.
You know
so is that appropriate? Let me ask you. If you had a
that's
play to make,
that's still not.
You got your son. Okay, let me ask you.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You got your son with you, right? Little man. You know what I'm saying? This is when he's 3. You gotta play. Drop off 2 zips, 50 pills. What you gonna do? You gonna go hit that, or you gonna?
I gotta go hit that, bro. I gotta go.
So
I gotta
you're
go.
gonna leave the kid in the car real quick while you run in.
I gotta go. I might not even leave the kid in the car. I might go ahead and just be like, man, come on outside, man. I got my kid with me, man. I'm gonna do this right quick. You know what I'm saying? For
Okay,
real,
way to be considerate of little
know,
man, whatever the case may be.
Come on outside, man. You gotta come on outside, dog. For real,
you gotta
man.
make your move, man. You gotta make your move. You damn right.
Like,
But man, like I said, man, this type of situation, man, shouldn't be tolerated though, man. And definitely the parent, man, definitely get the middle finger for that, in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people gotta do what they gotta do. I just hope this wasn't on the trick side of things and was on the I gotta get it how I lived side of things. And I'll leave it at that. But again, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, tapping in over 2 hours and 15 minutes of straight funk. Y'all know what time we on, man. DeadBolt ATL. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Y'all tell a friend, man. Y'all share our episodes. Y'all let people know what's going on IG. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. We climbing up. Trav gonna let y'all know about that. Make sure y'all tap in on YouTube, notifications, you know, the whole damn nine. Trav, man, go ahead and let them know, man. Just hit them with a couple of
I mean, I ain't really got much. You kind of said everything, man. Y'all just make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tap that bell to turn on post notifications so you know when we dropping them videos. Obviously, you got our weekly show, which is DeadBolt ATL Live, and you got Don People dropping his shit throughout the week.
Let's talk about it, Don Peoplez. Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out.
Yeah, you already know, man. Don Peoplez, let's talk about it. Like I said, I'm dropping weekly videos. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, comment, and all like that. Make sure y'all follow the IG on our way to 10K. Real subscribers. We ain't using no fucking bots. You know what I'm saying? On our way to 3K on fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the love. You know what I mean? DeadBolt ATL. And I also got a request. Like niggas was like, yo, when we going back on Spotify, people want to listen to us on Spotify. Listen, we will end up making our rounds back. But in the meantime, y'all just subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, and fuck with us, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav. Until next week, we out. DeadBolt ATL. Gone.